Boy, I just got him the fuck out of here. It's all about your vibration and your frequencies. And, man, shut the fuck up. Oh, bro, now. No, it's about you supporting this shit. Everybody just want to get their own shit off, G. I don't like that, boo. Oh, bro, I just ended my last lecture. I said, bro, I'm not about to get up here. Like, the most I'm going to talk is 45 minutes. I'm not going to get up here and talk. And I got all these documents available. And nobody inquires how to get them or anything. We going to get the fuck out of here early, not late. Oh, bro, no disrespect to nobody, boo. But we gonna get out of here early, not late. Bro, you just sent me so many documents. Bro, like, how am I gonna do this? This lecture is so complex. You're gonna have to get up here. There's no way I could do this shit. Bro, what the fuck did you do? You wrote a whole book. Bro, you wrote a whole book. I know the fuck he didn't. My man's wrote a whole book. Damn, bro, just like me. All right, let me see something. Damn, bro, just like me, ain't he? Shit. Bro, just like me. We just out here smart as fuck for no reason. Oh, bro, no, bro, just smart. This nigga wrote a whole book. Oh, bro, no, my man's wrote a whole fucking book. And that's what this shit is about, G. It's about when God was a woman. Now, look at that. Even right there, I have to do what? God's such a woman, and the power to, you see, we're so powerful that you got, it's all around your world right now. It's everywhere. That were erected as monuments. But as soon as I show the Great Mother as your goddess, as soon as I show the Great Mother as your goddess, you gotta cut that shit out. What the hell is that? Is that a star? It has to be. There goes Big Dipper. I can see the stars so much better. Well, I can't wait to get my first telescope. I'm gonna be a stargazer. But anyways, when your God was a woman, every time you write down the God shit, every time you put this God shit down and you draw it up on her, guess what, G? Guess what, G? Every time you put the goddess shit on her, I have to block her out. I can't even show her. That's how scared the world is of the power of the. But you got monuments erected. Monuments that were erected that represent all everywhere you go. Ain't that a? Look at that. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. On Obronium, more. On Obronium, glizzies everywhere. You hear me? Glizzies all over the place. But every time I show the shorty, I'm gonna get banned just for showing her that give us life. This shit give us life. Oh, you in a patriarch. You in a solar cult, buddy. You in a masculine supremacy cult. They out here blocking shit that give you life as a baby. They don't even want you to have the nurturing of a mother as a baby. I gotta ban that shit out that show her reproductive organs. Not even reproductive, her aspect of shit that gives life. Because y'all so anti-life in this motherfucker. You hear me? Y'all anti this shit. That's why most niggas ain't living. What Nicki Minaj said, everybody dies, but not everybody lives. Ain't nobody even living no more. On bro, them, you hear me? I wish that I could have this moment for life. On babies, you hear me? Spazzed on them. I came with the and the thong. Learn about me and who I inspire. I've been the empire, and yes, this very moment, I'm king. Burger King. Oh, bro, them. This very moment, I'm king. And this very moment, I slayed Goliath with the sling. Oh, bro, them. Oh, brethrens, I brought my props today with the Burger King. Oh, bro, them. Got me a crown. Because the crown was already on your head. You can put all the golds and diamonds you want. You already have a crown fucking chakra. I don't need to be crowned by shit. I already crowned myself. Get your shit together. You hear me? On babies, on bro, them on the brethrens. Now, I'm going to let this lecture go. I'm going to let everybody slide. Last time it wasn't good. I'll just say this. Whoever pledges prolongs this lecture. Oh, bro, I just ended it on everybody so gangster and ugly last time. On bro, we're gonna try something different. On babies. We'll prolong the lecture. On babies. How about that? I don't want to force anybody to do some shit that they don't want to do. Gratitude, my fellow brethrens and babies and Obroniums. 360 the Alchemist School of Enlightenment and Darkness has to continue to flourish because of you. The universe has aligned to where our worlds have quantum entangled, and it's our duty to become aware. The duty to become aware of the synchronicities that surround us. May the great daughter in my yacht be with you in your endeavors with the spirit that activates the breath. As air to Kundalini, fire is water to thirst. Air to Kundalini fire is like water to thirst. Okay? Breathe and remember who you are and who you aren't. The universe is mental and the heart is universal. On Clorox. On your ass getting blocked. Blocked. Who next? Oh, bro, no. Let me block a couple people. I am Barry. I am Barry. Block. Come on, babies. Just saying stupid shit. All right, okay. On bro now. Get these right up out of here. On babies. You came in on that shit and you left on it. On bro now. You came in the entrance and left out the exit. On bro now. Double block. So bro, a double block. Well, I'll just be sitting back watching. Say, you're about to get blocked, buddy. All right, now, when God was a woman, shout out Scary. How I say your name, bro? Y'all shout out to his music and shit. Now, when God was a woman, this is what everybody's scared of. Like I said, every time I put the picture up, I got to ban some shit out. Blur some shit out. I can't show the great mother like that. Why? Because this shit gonna make the world uncomfortable. Because you live in a world that does what? They have worshipped for the last 6,000 years. Your father cults. You know they worship because guess what? Guess what? Scar me because of this. Oh, got you. Got you. Bet. That's fire. Look, and the Tantra Coast, the globe of the wand equates with the Bindu, the concentration of a single point of seed of cosmic creativity. Of cosmic creativity. But what's on the top of your wand? What's on the top of your wand? It's a globe on top of your wand. Fellas, it's called an Asian. A circle. We'll call it a circle. Which sounds like a circle. The 360 your shit. So you could be the creator of something. You're in a fucking solar coat, buddy. That's some eschatology of Ra shit. Go get the Gerald Massey Ancient Light of the World, Volume 1. Most of the time we go through Volume 2. But Volume 1 talks about the origination of the decision from the ancient Egyptian solar codes that have an aspect of taking the symbolism of specific beasts and utilizing it for your venerations of energy. You hear what I'm saying? On bro now. So what you're going to see right here is your globe on top of a wand. That looks like it's the same shit with cosmic creativity that spits out a seed. Get your shit together. On bro now, these are lectures I like. I don't like 50 people on my shit, bro. Like 50 people, I'm going to say my cash app, bro. It's just it's too dangerous. You hear me? That shit just too dangerous. You hear me? Oh, bro, that shit is way too dangerous. Anyways. Now, when it comes to deeper knowledge, this is the globe on top of the wand. This is the globe on top of the wand. All right? That represents this Bandu point, which represents this cosmic creativity point, like your globe on top of your wand. A globe on top of the wand. When you see that, it represents what? That triple fire flame sleeping at the base of the spine coming up. The Kundalini then goes upward and becomes the central fire tongue, a triple flame, the flame of spirit and the caduceus symbolism. The flame of the caduceus and the symbolism. This has the form of the flame or the fire. It is the typical trident of spirit. The typical trident of spirit, born or bone of resurrection, typified by the phallus of Osiris, the trident of the Indian Shavites, no less than by the fork of the Neptune, Poseidon, Dogon, and other ancient gods of the deep. Get your shit together. This is a representation of your Kundalini fire, your Kundalini spark, and raising that energy up. On bro now. On bro now. That's the fire flame right there that's being shot up. Flame. Yeah. Kundalini. Triple fire, which represents what? A phallus of Osiris. What's that right there? Your phallus of Osiris. Why is that? Because you're in a fucking solar code. Now we are going to suggest an extreme hypothesis of why these government and religious buildings all have the Bindu All have the Bendu or the phallus of Osiris as the structure. It has to do with the origination of the son of the father and the Egyptian solar coat that casted out the darker coats of the shadows, whose principles were divine feminine rather than later coats of masculine supremacy. The Lord's Prayer and defining terms cosmic will be utilized as tools. To lift the veil. And look into the heart of the Solarites. You hear me? Hi, there is a book you show that I would like to purchase. It's red and black book. Kenny Bars, honestly, whatever book you want, I'm just gonna throw it to you. You can pledge to the class, but you so fire with this shit on Obronium. I'm gonna give you everything I got. But yeah, I got all these documents compiled, so you can just pledge whatever. But I'm gonna send you this library of my yacht shit, because I know that you really do this shit on the next level. And the red and black book is either the Gerald Massey Ancient Light of the World Volume 1 or Volume 2, or one of them different aspects. But yeah, all these books right here, I actually on this document put right here, G. I think it's this book you talking about right here. You gonna love these books on babies. You gonna go crazy, because I know that you focus more on the etymology shit. The vampire book. It could be any of these books. I'm gonna give you everything, and then you can figure it out. It might be the Typhonian Draconian book, which is the Kenneth Grant Coats of the Shadows, all types of shit. But yeah, just pledge, and after this lecture, leave your email. I'm gonna send you everything I got, bro. Now, because I know you got bookshelves and shit, and you know what I'm saying, all the books. So yeah, we'll take care of that. Definitely. You fire, bro. Now, y'all go follow Kenny Got Bars, bro. Now. Y'all go follow her. You actually cooked me one day. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Now, got up there and got cooked one day on babies. I said, damn. Yeah, looked around and found out. 360 the Alchemist on Cash App. Just leave your email in the notes. And after this, if anybody pledges over $10, I do a name read. Yeah, so you do a lot of work. You don't remember that. I came on live with you one day on somebody else's shit and got cooked on bro now. I said, damn, shit. I've been in the wrong place on bro now. Your ass you was already in your shit, bro now. I walked in, you was already in the kitchen. There was no more room left in this kitchen. Sometimes we gotta be in the kitchen by ourselves, babies. But see, that's just that rite of passage. Like, I remember everything, bro now. We don't remember the people that we get in contact with. You don't know who you inspiring when you doing this shit. You hear me? Yeah, 360 got cooked one day, y'all. Bro now. Not on no arguing shit, just on some I'm not needed here type shit. Bro now. Why the fuck did I even come up here? Bro now. She has this completely other hand. All right, now let me get back to this while we doing this really quick. Now we are going to suggest an extreme hypothesis of why all these government and religious buildings all have the Bendu or the phallus of Osiris as a structure. It has to do with the origination of the son of the father and the Egyptian solar coat that casted out the darker coats of the shadows, whose principles were divine feminine rather than the later coats of masculine supremacy. The Lord's Prayer and defining the term cosmic will be utilized as tools to lift the veil and see into the heart of the Solarite coat. Okay, and remember this term. The monuments were erected. The monuments were erected. The monuments were erected. And this brings you to the Draconian coat. Okay, this is that Gerald Massey Ancient Light of the World. You see where it says get both of these volumes of Gerald Massey Ancient Light of the World 1 and 2. I put both of these documents into this lecture package that represents the aspect of this. You hear what I'm saying on babies? Big love, G, love, big love. Bro now. I see you doing your shit. Babies, I know how this go. I remember coming to your live one time and it was a drunk dude. It was the funniest shit ever bro now. He was like, sir, I think you need to leave. Bro now. Sir, I think you need to leave. He just listened. The greatest brother. Bro was going to sleep during the live. I said, damn. This nigga going to sleep bro now. Shit was funny as hell babies. I don't watch many people lives, y'all. Every now and then I tap in. If you gotta really be on that. Like if I go back to your live, you was on that. But all right, now, the Sabian code or star code stratum, which carried over from Africa to pre-evil and totemic mysteries to which allusion has already been made. There was a basically zoomorphic nature and a predominantly bestial nature of the constellation named by the Egyptians. The Sabian code was the coats of the mother goddess of the 7 stars plus her child Sirius, the dog star. The child Sirius, the dog star. Here's the most important aspect of this. Set, whose symbol was the goddess, his own mother. Your first mother was the son of the mother. That's your Typhus Set. That's your Ursa Major. You might be able to see it right now. It's your 7-star system. It's your, I want to say it's the Dipper aspect, but it's a 7-star system. Your mother bear, one of the perspectives of the mother bear, is always going to have a bestial perspective connected to him because your first systems was totemic in nature. The totemic pole. The beast was symbolism. Later that becomes our words, our signs, our like that. Our color, all our shit is just vibrations and representations of something, G. The ancients understood symbolism as a representation of something. And I know Kenny got bars. I know y'all do this hieroglyphic shit. Y'all really do this on the next level. So y'all want to get into that, you'd have to go over there because I'm not a big etymology person, but you got to put the aces in their places for real. See, this is why I left that last live. This shit is worth more, and it's only 7 people here. We had 50 people in the last live. Wasn't talking about shit on bro now. This go in 7 people, 1 person pledges, happens to be this shit is worth more. On bro now your second code is the lunar code, which followed the star code, and this is why the nighttime is so demonized, and that's what we about to get into. The darkness, the nighttime, the shade, the shadows, all this shit is demonized because these are the first representations of your coats, and these coats were all what? Goddess energies. That's why all your goddesses are connected with what? The moon. Why? Because the moon does what? It has cycles. What does the woman do? She has cycles. Matter of fact, it's a situ affiliated with the moon because there's a 28-day cycle and a woman has 28-day cycle, 13 in a year. Your first coats were kept on the time of the stars in the lunar. So your star coats were kept, all your coats was kept at night by the stars. Then it was kept by the moon. Then it was moon and sun. Then it switched to sun. And that's where shit start getting real at. This is where it gets real. The solar code, which is emphasis on the child, the son of the father, rather than the mother. Everything that you got today. All your prophets, all your sons are sons of the fucking father. Where the fuck is Big Mama? On bro them. This is doing something. But remember what I said. The monuments were erected. Who builds monuments? All men. What type of cult are you living in today? You're in a solar masculine supremacy cult of a locker room. You in a whole big locker room right now. On bro now. I just posted the image of High Priestess 5 minutes ago. And that's why I love this shit. On bro now. And that's why I be trying to tell these people. Because this sign right here, G, which is your Obatala right here, it literally says, oh yeah, and in my symbol, I put the OB as well. Because I say on bro them on babies on the brethrens. I had no idea that this left-hand path of OB becomes this right here of OB. Okay? This left-hand path of OB becomes this left-hand path of OB, and it stands for what? You said the priestess, right? Well, the witch of Adora was a woman with knowledge of the OB because a woman, whether African, Assyrian, Egyptian, or European, is a pythoness. A serpent woman possessed of the knowledge and wisdom of the OBA or Alphaite code. Sir Richard Barton, the homie knows the feminine origin of the priesthood. Your original priest were a priestess. That's why we always come back to this serpent shit, because the devil is a serpent and he goes to Eve. That is a whole play on the patriarch and the matriarch, and they're mad. What are they mad about? What did I just show you? What are they mad about, G? What is all this shit about? I don't think y'all understand. We got somebody in here that really do this shit. We got to go crazy right now. When God was a woman, that's what they mad about. On bro, now, what's she holding? Serpents in her fucking hand. Kundalini energy. She's your original goddess. Let's go to another one. Bro, no, let's go to, no, that. Where's that other picture I showed you? All your goddesses are holding serpents. Period. Where's that other picture of Astarte, the original goddess of the Draconian Knights? Oh, I just took it out when I took all those other pictures. Let me see if I can find it real quick. When God was a woman, Astarte, this is an actual rock carving. There you go, boo. All serpents, 8 serpents representing the eternal cycle of the great mother, the life and death cycles of the moon. She's a moon goddess, Astarte. Go to Cosmic Mother, Barbara Moore, Monica Sue. Take your ass down to the patriarchal perspective, and what they gonna tell you, G, that Astarte is a moon goddess representing the cycles, and she was the original goddess of the Israelites. The Israelites are a representation of a patriarch solar code. Then their 12 tribes are just the 12 astronomical evaluations of the damn stars, according to Gerald Massey. Every single book that ever existed was never historical. It was all metaphysical. No Moses, no whoop-de-woo, no Joseph, no Isaac, no none of that shit. And it's only 6,000 years ago. The Neolithic ages go back 200, 300,000 years ago, and you ain't got shit but goddess energy for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Then later you get a God to say, I'm a jealous God, there shall be none before me. Everybody came before you. You ain't shit but a P. Diddy remaking songs. Homie, that's why your shit ain't hitting. And he's still waiting. They necks hurt at this point because Big Mama, all these people that are venerating their energy towards this solar cult aspect are doing what, boo? Are doing what? They're keeping this hope alive. But this hope is what's being fed off by your energy grid. And this is why this system is running still. Because the father of earth, the father of the son of the father was first on earth, later in heaven. And this is when we get into the scary aspects of occultism. The Tantra texts, the occultisms, which come from the Draconian cult of the divine feminine. When your woman was a goddess. What it says right here, after many centuries, look, the Draconian in ancient Egypt, long before the monuments that were erected. Don't forget that part, because they telling us all the signs. This is why I love knowledge, because knowledge is just about acknowledging right the fuck what's in front of you. You be like, damn, this shit was right in front of me. Yeah, you really ain't got to dig. That shit be right in your face. We just got to lift the veil. That's why they tell you, lift the veil. The shit right in your face. Just lift the veil. Ignorance is just ignoring shit. I can't tell you which, that's not my take, and that's from a fire-ass teacher. I just don't know which one that be up here. I listen to people I want to give everybody their credit when it's due. In ancient Egypt, long before monumental times, continual intercanonic conflicts resulted from these two great divisions, the Draconian or Typhonian worship of the feminine principle and the Osirian or Ammonite supporters of male supremacy. Y'all, I feel like this class is being protected just because of the people who's here. We only need who's here right now. We just had 50 people in our last live. We're protected right now. Now, after many centuries, the stellar goddesses, the stars, and their progeny were considered disruptive on accounts of their false timekeeping. This was interpreted at ethical levels in human affairs as evil, created by not keeping time in the actual sense in the origin of the excuse me, y'all, I have to touch this up. And the origin of death and disease was associated with the primal code. What's your primary code? Primary means the first of its kind. What's your primal code? Typhonian, Draconian, which is what? Divine feminine. Get your shit together. What does this mean? That your evil story and Eve, evil, when she gets the serpent, which is her energy, to eat the good of the tree. She is the tree of life. She did all this shit. That was her talking to her damn self, because it's a metaphysical story. And now all of origination of Eve is connected to the woman, because it comes from an older story, because his story repeats itself and nothing new is under the sun. The masculine supremacy code is a solarite code. Let's get this shit together on babies. Now, on some real shit, the Typhonian and the Solarites, who gradually superseded the Typhonians and exalted the God of shadow of the Father first upon earth and later in heaven. This led eventually to a fanatical glorification of the masculine ideal, which slowly undermined the mightiest civilization this earth has ever known. Your ass ain't never heard of it. You might as well say the mightiest civilization this earth has never heard of. He said that's ever known, but nobody knows about the Typhonian Draconian cults. Why? What I'm stepping on? Concrete. They covered it up. Gave you some shit 6,000 years ago. And that's as far as this will ever go. They scared. You start going back, you're going to see nothing but darkness and a great mother. The nighttime. Your first coast was the moon and the fucking stars. You only see that shit at night. That's why they scared of the fucking dark. Home bro now. Home babies. This shit dangerous, G. Now, this led eventually to a fanatical glorification of the masculine ideal, which slowly undermined the mighty civilization this earth has known, and which has continued to exert a baleful influence down to this present day. It is, however, very important to realize that the monuments, that the solar code was already flourishing in Egypt when the era of the monuments began. Now, this is the knowledge shit right here. And Kenny, I don't know if you went through this. You might read something 50 times. And on the 51st time, you be like, wait a minute, I never saw that part. Obronium, I've read this shit 700 times teaching. I skipped so much of this information on this one page. It's just loaded. And then he puts the notations at the bottom of the books this shit come from, right? Obronium. So boom. Yeah, then you finally get it. I'm like, oh shit. He said that the air first, oh no, he said first that the child of the Father was first on earth, later in heaven. How is that so? Then he say that the era of the monuments began after the solar code was already flourishing about solar supremacy. Now look at the back of your dollar bill. Now look at these buildings with the globes of the wands, which is the tantra code of the Bandu, which is cosmic creativity. Of all your, I took this picture myself. Look at that globe on top of that wand. And the tantra coast, the globe of the wand equates with the bindu, the concentration of a single point or seed of cosmic creativity. And on top of that, every man that ever went through a religious Israelite hospital, which you've been through, St. Joseph, St. Mary, whatever, they give you a sigil when you're born that looks like a globe on top of a wand. They created a circle, which is 360, which belongs to the goddess. She's the circle. He's the square. Why are we now getting creative potential? What? This is magic. This is real magic. Look. Magic, the secret of magnetism, of magic, consists in ruling the fatality of the serpent with the intelligence and the power of the OD in order to create the perfect equilibrium which manifests with polarity. Just like when man and woman get together, they do what? They create things. Every time you have a negative and positive charge, things start to create. So now the man has been given a cosmic creative energy of get your shit together. A surge of something. In these Freemasonry buildings, where they love this geometrical shit, where the Freemasonry has their shit up, whoop-de-woo, and the God shit with the G up in it, because they're venerating your energy through the aspects of sacred geometry of the building. They understand the sacred geometries. That's why all your buildings are built on sacred geometries that represent this globe on top of the wall. That picture is the same picture as this, and 360 took both of these. That's right. For some reason, I was staying right outside of the Congress building. Woke up at 3 a.m. Spirit said, take that picture. That is that. Why is it red? Why is it red? Because it represents this shit right here. The fire of spirit, the Caduceus symbolism, the phallus of Osiris, the bone or fork of resurrection. The phallus of Osiris, the bone or the phallus of Osiris. Remember, what did I say at the beginning of this shit? The monuments are erected. Get your shit together. Masculine code, solar code, erected. And what happens after that? You do what? And after that, what? Something's born. They said first on earth, later in heaven. Then they put this on you, G. Then they throw you a prayer that says, may it be on earth as it is later in heaven. And the A is looking like the A. That pyramid looks exactly like the A with the I on top. But if you really look, I just told you the solar light code was called the Amen Knights. Amen. In Jesus' name, Son of the Father, first on earth, later in heaven. Wait, let's go back to occultism. But the HRR, which means the child, denotes symbolically the bud will or seed vibration latent in the creative energy of the magician or priest, which was originally a priestess. And the nature of the HAR was determined by the direction of the priest's will and the moments of his projection into the matrix of the womb. They know how to create with cosmic energy. First on earth as it is in heaven, as is a predisposition. You're hungry, as am I. That means your hunger came first. So on earth came first. So when he says the son of the child of the father was first on earth later than heaven, you have to understand they know how to cosmically create energy with the Freemasonry of your buildings. Hove, throw your diamonds up. On bro now, get your shit together, boo. On bro now. That's why in this class I'll be like, hey G, y'all gonna have to pledge to keep this lecture going, because I don't want 40 or 50 people here. It's just not, this information only needs to be for the people that it's ready for. This is not for the masses. This is for a nucleus that runs the masses. As private and silent as they've been, we must become it as well. Well, they're teaching us something. These all these niggas been tiptoeing, whispering shit. Not even letting you know that these buildings are venerating your energy. And that's why, let's go a little bit deeper, guys. It's all in my document. What does cosmic mean? Relating to the universal cosmos, especially as distinct from the earth. Here go all the books. There you go. You'll get, look, I'm going to give you, the Library of My Yacht has over 500 books. Kenny Got Bars, I'm going to send you all this shit. All right, so I appreciate you just inquiring. I'm gonna give you everything. So I don't know which book you looking for, but let me know. I have all the shit that you, whatever. All right, but I want to say real quick that all these monuments are erected, guys, and it's a representation of everything. And if you really look, there you go, your motherboard, your circuit board, your motherboard. Your motherboard, Washington, D.C., which represents what? The District of Columbia. Who's Columbia? Please tell me I still got these pictures up here. Let me see real quick. Who's Columbia, G? I'm gonna show you real quick. And like I said, this knowledge, the knowledge will make you be like, damn, this shit was right in my damn face. How did I miss that? Oh, bro, how could you not miss it? There you go. District of Columbia, the goddess Columbia. Oh, you're on a motherboard. Your circuit board is your city. And that's why your cities look like circuit boards. District of Columbia is a goddess, a motherboard that runs all of this shit. And then all this shit are built on specific ley line energies that venerate the energy of the people. They understand it. That's why it's first on earth, later in heaven. And all your phalluses are pointing up towards the sky. And you wake up to the days of the week. And you say good morning to the days of the week. And you say, I'm awake. And awake is what happens at a funeral. In the days of the week. Good morning, days of the week. The days, blinded by the light of the week. Come on, bro. This shit is right in our fucking faces. This is dangerous rhetoric. They're feeding off your energy. You hear me? Ooh, shit, I'm getting a stomach ache. That energy is like busting through me right now. Hold on, y'all. I'm having like some stomach issues. So, too much energy. There's too much energy on this live. On Obronium. And this is why, look, I be telling these bros and them bros because you under that masculine supremacy code. So you think you about to just jump in this water and get deep in this shit. And it's really based on the feminine principle, the divine feminine. She your real priestess and your original priestess. So we jump in this shit and guess what happens? You lose your damn mind. Get lost in the sauce. Doing too much. You know how many people I've been seeing in this class come and go, boo? I've seen men psychose like a motherfucker in here. Go crazy. I tell people all the time, don't thank me. Oh, bro, they be like, thank you so much for this knowledge. I'll be like, bro, don't thank me. Because I don't know what this shit come with for you. You hear me? Symbol for Paramount Pictures. Well, there you go. Columbia. That's a goddess of war. And all of your pictures are declaring war on you. Kind of like that Tyler Perry movie that's called A Divorce. And it's using a person that divorced a woman. Because he's doing what? He's showing a representation of the split of the divine feminine and the masculine. That's why he got rewarded with a $50 million studio. They reward the ones that can keep this solar coast shit going. They're feeding off your energy of getting together and having friction. So when y'all frictioned up like that, you create fire still through the aspect of your chaos. So that's why, bro, I guarantee you, if you study relationships in Tyler Perry movies, every time a Tyler Perry movie drop, relationships, the divorce rate rises. He blamed his last shit divorce. Come on, bro. These are attacks. Hollywood is the wood of a holly tree. That's druid. That's a magical wand as well. So they're creating these rifts in between. I don't watch none of that shit. I don't like watching TV at all. To be one, I'd rather read. Bro, than me, or just not do shit at all. Or get on TikTok Live and get mad at what half the people saying on here. Bro, just, man, look at this shit. Bro, you hear me? Now, why am I saying all this, boo? Because you got to understand that you under attack every day. The media is also a part of this, guys. If the government buildings, look, it goes in 4 different directions. Government, entertainment, consumerism, finance, and your religion. They just, what do you do all day? You talk about your gods, you talk about your money, you talk about what you gonna do, you talk about your shit, and then you, of course, you talk about food. Bro, now. All 5 of them is just pulling you. You got 5 extremities. You are Allah, arm, leg, arm, head. They all got a limb on your ass. Pulling you all over the place. Bro, you hear me? And then they pull you so much, you can't pull yourself in and go inner to understand everything on the outside is the shit that's on the inside. We in an eon of Mayat, the eon of truth and justice. Set is a representation of the old goddess. Mayat is just the daughter of the mother. This is the new information that's coming out. This is a new energy. We know we in the eon of truth and justice, and this number is 23. Why do I say that? Because we're in two different eons. We in the eon of Mayat and the eon of Horus. These two different eons are two different times. But for time to be coming on at the two eons to run at the same time means that present, past, and future is not linear. It is a perspective of a perisiosis. Don't quote me on these words. Kenny, you got me on that. I'm not a good word person. But the perichosis, whatever you want to call it, is three circles, present, past, and future is all merging together. You sit in the middle. How do you know that's real? Now, as an Obronium, I wouldn't just tell you that shit unless I could give you proof for that shit like it's science. So the science is what? The science is you. What is the science about? Your synchronicities. What is a synchronicity? Present, past, and future all merging together as one. Duality and oneness. Mayat shit. Duality into oneness. Mayat shit. Period. Obronium. Now, let me appreciate you, G. Now, let me put this in the plain words for you. What's a synchronicity? I think some shit in the present moment. The present moment becomes the past, and then in the future I see it again. I think about this. What did you just say? We had a synchronicity just here. Kenny Gaffar said what? She said I was just talking about the priestess. Cool. Came up here, found that shit. Somebody else talking about the origination of the priestess, the priestess. That's why it's S's on that for the serpent. Because whether European, Assyrian, African, North, it doesn't matter. She was a serpent woman. That's why no matter where you went on this globe, a woman was searched out and fucked over. All over the world. Obronium, go find it out. The Tantra text. Andrew Van Lysbeth. The patriarchal Aryan cult came from the north. The Dravidians, which is a dark-skinned Indian race, was taken over, made the slaves, the third class, the Rig Veda. The demons in the Rig Veda, according to Andrew Van Lysbeth, are the slaves, the Dravidians that originally had it, which are a matriarchal cult. Where do you want to go on Earth? Go to America, witchcraft, Salem witch trial. You go up to Europe, you have what? You have when they was doing the orthodoxy of the Catholic Church, the Inquisitions. They already did this all around the world, no matter where you went. Everywhere you went, wipe the shit out. They swept the shit away. You hear me? On babies, on Obronium, on bretherens. You hear me? Now, what was I talking about? Shit, before I got caught up in that vibe. Damn, what was I just talking about? Well, the whole aspect of this is, damn, y'all, what was I just saying before I got caught up in this Dravidian shit? Because that's a whole nother gnosis. When we really start to tap into this goddess energy, all these different aspects, G, this shit is just really about you, this shit is really about you tapping in and whoop-de-wooing. High priestess. Yeah. Synchronicities. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, Kitty Got Bar. So now, the high priestess stands for the S. The S stands for the serpent. We got that. But we talking about the aspect of the synchronicities. The synchronicities is present, past, and future all merging together. You're having an implosion of synchronicities. Every day you think some shit, you're seeing some shit. You see this later. Present, past, and future merging together. Let's talk synchronicities in this on a more basic level we all can connect to. The 23 is a number of synchronicity. Why? Because synchronicity is about duality into oneness, polarities, polarizing things. 23 for the man, 23 for the woman does what? Create something new. Duality into oneness, create your 46 chromosomes that created you. 23 is the W. 2 points down. No. The W, yeah. 2 points down, 3 points up. 23. It's the 23rd letter. You flip it to an M, it's 2 points up, 3 points down. When woman and man, W and M get together, 23 and 23, create something new. Everything's what? Synchronizing. You're learning this shit on what? www. World Wide Web. 23. You are in the eon, the age of Aquarius. And what does Aquarius do? She bears water. What does water start with? W. What does the woman start with? W. What is special about the W? It's the only polysyllable letter. What you mean? W. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Everything else you say has one syllable. W. But when you say the M, You gotta have your mouth closed. When you flip it to the man shit and put the M with the mouth, is the only thing you can do when you make that sound. Everything else you can open with your mouth and say it. Get your shit together. These are 23s. Oh, by the way, the W is under the 2 and 3 on your keyboard. 23 is the number of fucking synchronicity. On babies, on bro them. Now, why am I saying this? Because I'm saying this because you're in the eon of my yah. The only reason why you know this, you're in the eon of truth and justice, because all this information has became available on what? The World Wide Web. I learned this shit in the library of my yah. Matter of fact, let's go to a deeper synchronicity. My yah is the law that's given on the mountain, and Moses came centuries later. Mount Musa, Mount Shinu, which is Mount Sinai, according to Gerald Massey, Ancient Light of the World. The law was given on the mountain. On bro, the law was, yeah, it is. We're gonna get them out. We're gonna have to end. We're gonna get out of here. The law was given on the mountain by Mayat in the Osirian terms, which is a later aspect. First, the law was given on some unsure shit, and Moses is really Musa, Misha, which is a lion solar deity, which is based on the solar cult eschatology of the Amita on the top of the mount, which is the afterworld on the top of the mountain. That's where you're getting your heaven shit from. The promised land is that. There is no, the 12 tribes are just your 12 astronomical evaluations. Try again. Moses on the mountain never happened. The law was given on the mountain. That was the mother energy. That was some Mayat shit. That's your heart being weighed as light as a feather. That was an afterlife eschatology. It was never in the physical. That's why your negative concessions of your Osirian ritual sound just like your commandments. Get your get together. Light of the world and natural genesis. Yup. You already there, G. You already there. Homebro now. That's why I'm gonna give you all this shit when we get out of here. Anybody else who want these documents, 360 The Alchemist on Cash App, y'all know how this shit go, G. And y'all make sure y'all follow Kitty Got Bars. Follow her, she'll be able to cook y'all up on the other aspects. Now, when you start to really tap into this shit, G, you gotta understand that your whole life was you've been lied to. You've been laying down and you've been lied to, and that's why they gotta come to you with this shit when you a child. Yep, y'all make sure y'all follow, yeah, because that's why they come to you as this shit as a child. As soon as you a kid, hey, what's up with you? Bro now. You damn, hold on. Here's an apple. What's this apple for? This is why you fucked up in life. Bro now. This is why you what? And they walk away from your ass. And you've been confused since. So first off, everybody got to give themselves a break. How you going to operate in this realm and you ain't got the right information? Because if we go to Dr. Blend's Dr. Functionary book, it definitely lets you know that you're not in control of any of the decisions that you make. So this is how I look at life. You only can make decisions if you're aware of shit. If you're not aware, you just making decisions, whoop-de-woo. You don't even got your decisions already made. And depending upon your awareness is the decision that you're going to make that's outside of your control. Period. Why do I say that? Because your brain already fires the potentials off when you study consciousness studies. Your brain already has fired off the potentials to make a decision before you make the conscious decision to act. Let me find this document real quick, bro. Now, let me go ahead and stop doing this. Stop doing this soft references, and let me just pull this shit up for you. The only thing is, for me to find this, I have to go through all my shit, and it's a very, very small text. I think I found it. Hey, I found that shit. Hey, I found this shit in 16 seconds. Yeah, we reading books over here. You just woke up and shit. Don't be scared. It's just a book. Woke your ass up right into a book. Look at my shadow just showing its ass right now. Appreciate you, G. I'm going to send these documents right after this. Anybody else? Y'all appreciate Kenny Got Bars? Because I ain't going to hold you. I already ended my last live with 50 people in it. I said whoever pledged, keep the lecture going. So y'all can thank her, follow her on bro now, because I'd have been out of here. I ain't going to hold you. I'm on one of them days. As soon as I seen she was here, I said, all right, bet. And she asked for the books. I wouldn't even fucking be here right now. Bro now, I would have been out this. You hear me? Bro now, because you know how I get. Bretherens. I ain't about to be up here just tap dancing around. I seen it, G. I seen it just come through. I appreciate you. I'm gonna send you everything. When it comes to like people like that really do this shit, y'all need all these books. It really helps the ancestors. Bro now. Now, document as well. And after this, I'm gonna put this on the charger really quick. The Rainbow Bridge, the connecting link between the quantum field and first principle, and secondarily the channel between the left hemispheres of one brain and right hemisphere of the brain. By reading and contemplating the functionary, one activates or secretes mental viscosity. Mental viscosity means what? The thickness of something. Syrup's thicker than water. The viscosity of something. The mental thickness that coats the surface of the Rainbow Bridge, thereby allowing more fluid and instantaneous neurosynaptic. That's electricity, boy. You do understand that you're Zeus. You are the goddess and God, bro. You have electrical oscillations coming out your brain, depending on where it's at, your delta, alpha, beta, or theta, and many more frequencies. Come on, man. You got lightning coming out of your brain, bro. They can measure it. It's an electrical, a small electrical impulse every time you thinking thoughts and shit. So when we doing this big reading, guess what you doing? Because people get up here quick. You don't need to read. What? Only says people who don't read. Why every time somebody don't do some shit, you don't need to do it? You also don't need to wash your ass. You also don't need to brush your teeth. But it'd be better if you do it. Obronium, you ain't gotta read, but you also ain't gotta wash. You ain't gotta pay your bills, and you ain't gotta have nowhere to stay either. Get your shit together on babies on Obronium on the bretherens. Anyways, Obronium, I almost got upset. Hold on, I almost called a holy old brethren. Now, let me keep getting back to this. It says the mental viscosity that coats the surfacing of the Rainbow Bridge. The Rainbow Bridge, thereby allowing more fluid and instantaneous neurosynaptic firing and wiring flow back and forth. Neuronic oscillation. Neuronic oscillation, G. From both sides of the brain as the amount of traffic increases across the brain bridge, the calcification around the pineal gland first eye begins to decalcify, allowing new vistas, insights of clarities of vision into the hologram of wholeness, the totality. The Rainbow Bridge allows you the rhythm, your analysis, paints your cognition, and dance your inductive reason, where your body becomes electric. The brain itself is only an interface. Rainbow Bridge is the cross-hemispherical connection. We use our innate brain-based skills, machinizations without conscious awareness prior to our belief of using them after we wield them. Our brain mind tricks us into thinking we are doing real-time things we have in fact already done. Brain potentials are firing 300 milliseconds before you have the conscious intention to act. So before you are aware that you're thinking about moving your arm or your leg, your brain is already in preparing to make the movement. Well, so much for volition. The only thing that counts is information around the world of the brain, not whether accurately mass resembles the world, despite the fact we are only watching a movie of the dream past through consciousness that we project called our life. Our brain convinces us that we are engaged, partaking in affecting the movie of our life as if it was happening in real time instead of real time. Somebody passed me the popcorn. Who's a parade? I see the thought of the charade played out of my brain acting before I know about it. Who's zooming whom? My mind chooses, then my brain performs the preview. I observe it in the dream past as a review in the literal present. Boy, you better get your shit together. You're not in control, buddy. Your decisions are already made before that. Now look, now I'm about to cross-reference. Now I'm going to go back to the coast of the shadows, go back to the serpent shit. Then you got to understand when they say right here that the flow of the serpent, water flows, blood flows, and the serpent flows. It belongs to the mother. But if you ain't in control and everything is just a dream, row your boat gently down the stream, merrily. Life's about a dream. This is why they tell you to tap back into your childhood shit. Because the childhood, you was saying all the sciences just naturally in this. You was just naturally connected, G. Yeah. Naturally connected. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily. Life's about a fucking dream. He literally just said your life is a dream. And that's why you made those decisions you didn't understand. Like, why did I do that? I used to think that, like, why did I just... What the... You're not in control. And guess what? Your conscious awareness is debating your decisions on a subconscious level. So why is this information and knowledge? It's debating your decisions on a subconscious level. So why is this information and knowledge? If you got a consciousness awareness, at least the decisions you make, you're guiding them subconsciously by the knowledge that you put in. So what do I mean by that? I feel, and this is where we're going to have to do some hypothesis, that your awareness is automatically changing the trajectory and the trajectory of your life. For me, for example, if I would have never tapped, I'm only in my 3rd or 4th year of even being spiritual. I didn't even know none of this shit. I was a regular person just like everybody else. Period. I ain't been doing this shit my whole life. I don't know this shit. I just learned it. That's why I'm humble. I'm very humble in the reference of I don't know shit on bro now. I don't, home babies. Because when you stay humble, when you keep your cup, you know what I'm saying? When you stay hungry, you're going to stay eating. As soon as you say you full, the universe realize that and start taking this shit from you. So the only way I can do this shit is to stay humble and be like, damn, I'm just trying to learn like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here with you. This is why I put the books right in your face and read for you to show you, AJ, I ain't doing shit special, but reading books. But Dr. Blinn told you that there's a neuronic oscillation and that you begin to uncoat your pineal gland through the firing off of the brain. Every time look, it's not just the reading, it's the comprehension. Because we're not here to just repeat shit. We read it, then we comprehend it with our mind. Now the brain working. Now the next thing you know, in an hour, I'm channeling. I'm just saying shit that you'll see later. Then the synchronicities happen. Now you're merging shit into the one. You hear me? Oh, baby. So you got to understand that when we are tapping into this shit, man, you tapping into your ancestors. You tapping into these stars. There we go. There she go. Bro, now you tapping into these stars. You hear me? I don't want to hear that UFO shit. The star gonna look like it's alive because they are alive, because you're looking back at yourself. That's all this shit is. Every man and woman is a star. In the book of the law shit, you're a star. You're an arm, leg, arm, head. You were manifested here from a masculine, feminine nature. You came here as a spiral. Shit. Now I'm getting upset. You don't believe in yourself? Now I gotta get upset. No, now I gotta go deep into my knowledge and bring this shit out, because the sun about to come up. But before this solarite shit shows this one more time, let me show mine. So, bro, now, before you show yours, let me show mine. Because sometimes this masculine supremacy, we get your ass up before the sun. On bro, now, get your ass up. We gonna wake boy, I'm here to wake the sun up. You are the star, baby. And I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you better than I can tell you. And guess what? You have access to all these documents. If you haven't pledged yet, you want to support this school, support your teacher, understand that there's people that pledged before you. And that's the reason why I'm here type shit. Because 360, another reason is we got to know our worth. On bro now. Our value. Period. Kenny got bought? Man. Your shit worth something. Period. They should be dropping that bag for that shit. I come to your shit, see all these hieroglyphs and shit. I'm damn. Look, I mean, walk right into Egypt, though, bro. Now, walk right into fucking Egypt. Period. You know your shit worth something. And when they all is trying to jump on, I seen the game. They all trying to jump on your bro. They're feeding off your energy type shit on babies. Period. On bro, them. They see where the shit is and they want to be around it. It's that simple. And this should have to. On bro, them, hey, we have to assert ourselves as educators on bro, them, because if we don't, then the teacher's still gonna go on strike because they're making $12,000 a fucking year. But then we turn on the TV and watch a motherfucker have a $400 million, a $600 million fucking wedding. We can't get $6 on live for teaching. Boy, you got me fucked up. On bro, them. And guess what? We ain't gonna wait for some shit to happen. We gonna make some shit happen. I'll cut this shit off if you don't pledge. Joseph was just here. 50 people in the live. Ain't nobody pledged. I'm not about to get up here and just talk for no 2-3 hours, G. No, y'all gonna have to show some love. Period. Pledge. 360 The Alchemist on Cash App. Get you some of these books. I already put the documents together for you. You hear me? Yeah, you got to. Or they will just sit there and drain you forever. What you learned today, they off what you learned. No, put a price on this shit. Put a value on this and watch. Well, you're going to see who really supports you. And it's going to be some feelings that's hurt. But guess what? Shit, feelings got to be hurt. Every time you put yourself first, somebody get hurt, don't they? On bro, no. Every time you put you first, feelings about to get, damn. Why you put it? I just said it's the eon of my yacht, the eon of the daughter. The woman is about to rise in knowledge and power, y'all. She's already showed it. You just kind of waiting. Have you seen the WNBA? Have you seen Angel Reese lately? Have you seen these women rise into their power? All right, then. Just get ready. But anyways, let me tell you that you the goddess though, and you the God that's returned. And your return is everything. Going on means going far. Going far means returning. What's a return? A spiral. A turn that returns over and over again. What's your genetic code? A spiral. What's your fingerprint? A spiral. What's it say right here? Boy, you better get your shit together. Obronium, appreciate you, G. Appreciate the cultural commentator. I appreciate you for the pledge. All right. Everybody else, these are just Obronium's pledge, and you have access to these documents. All this shit I'm showing you. The labyrinth is the all-winding, encompassing path with meandering here and there, moving non-linearly towards and away from, then towards the goal again. That's our life. That's our evolution. Do you understand that? You talking about our fall now was divine as fuck, because we're in a spiral. Your DNA spirals, your fingerprint. So you go further away, closer to. Further away, closer to. And that's when y'all be like, that was the golden age. Remember the time, Michael Jackson shit. Funny, he was in Egypt. Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Boy, you better get your shit together. He's speaking straight from the soul. That's why I love artists and music and all that. Once you get spiritual, I do not think you should cut off your music, your art. Boy, that is the spirit. The spirit knows no fucking boundaries, period. Obronium knows no boundaries with nobody. It will have your ass speaking they shit and you won't even know it. Don't care about who you is. You are a mailman. Drop off my message, motherfucker. The W 2323 once again. Anyways, the winding labyrinth path that touches and depends upon each and every point of its area may symbolize the infinite possibilities that may be realized as an infinite appreciation of a pluralistic universe. Right off the back, that's the labyrinth. Wait a minute, though. Primary ontological assumptions. This universe is basically a singly whole within every part is connected to every other part. The wholeness includes every aspect accessible to human awareness. The physical world is discerned through our physical senses and the contents of consciousness. That's wholeness. Then you go down to, what's that say right there? A spiral. An elementary, unicursal labyrinth that has an indirect path leading to a hidden center. Why do you think your life is not linear, y'all? Why do you think sometimes you get better than worse? Why do you think sometimes you go around, you think you headed, then you go away? You be like, what the oh my gosh, I just thought I had it all figured out. And you have a full break. You're spiraling. It's your divine nature. Your galaxy is a spiral. Your Milky Way is a spiral. The universe is a spiral. Your DNA is a spiral. There's sacred geometry spirals. Everything is spiraling. Nothing's a straight line. That is the straight lines is your patriarchal perspective of an illusion. Period. I am period on babies. What's the last one say? The labyrinth can be traced back to the spiral 30,000 years ago. Now we about to drop some real science on your ass. Let me go back up. This is from the spiral lecture. All of these documents are compiled into lecture form with the screenshots and page numbers. Make sure you get Google Docs when you open this shit up. It's going to give you the pictures. Everything's going to be in order already. All right? So whoever pledges, you get these documents, these lectures. Anybody who pledges over $10, I'll give you a first name read. And that's just me reading your regular name and me trying to pull the etymology and the numerology of it to see if we have any synchronicities. All right? So if you haven't got your name read yet, go ahead and get your name read, all right? It's very significant in the aspect of this gnosis. Now, let me find, where's this spiral shit gonna hide? Where are you? Where are you? Is it this right here? Yes, it is. Okay. All right. Now, what does this say right here, G? Boy, get ready. Kirinii theorized that the labyrinth, spiral, and meander are unicursal paths or journeys in which one returns to the beginning. Everybody waiting for the gods to return, but your ass is a spiral. So the goddess is about to return, the mothership's returning, all this shit is returning. It's you, motherfucker. Stop waiting on shit outside of yourself. Obronium. I already know, G. It's busting. It always be like this, too. Obronium. It always be like this. We busting right now. That energy too powerful. But if I say this Cash App, it will drop back down to 10 in a heartbeat. I'm telling you, as soon as you start saying this support shit, They out of here. But we gonna drop this knowledge, and we just gonna trust in the spirit in the universe right now. I'm gonna go ahead and show it's for one time. We already got a couple pledges in, so it is what it is. Kennedy theorizes that the labyrinth, spiral, and meander are universal paths or journeys in which one returns to the beginning. Labyrinth means the place or the labyrinth. The etymology for both labyrinth and labyrinth is the Greek labyrinthos, a network of intricate passageways, the Great Mother. The palace of Cabanos was itself called the labyrinthos, or the palace of the double axis. Wow. What else is double X? The woman. Boy, they was knowing they shit back then. It's the Greek, a network. The palace of Knossos was also called labyrinthos, the palace of the double axis, and both the labyrinth, a universal symbol of the uterine maze, and the double X, derive their meaning from the word labyrinth, labia, lip, fertile womb of the Great Mother Earth. Cameron adds that the same root comes from the word labia, the elaborate folds of the labia major, the labia minor of the vulva. So your labyrinth is the woman's what? Get your shit together. In addition to the labyrinth symbol, the butterfly, which represents consciousness as well, our double X conjoined by the apexes, is also a prototype of Cretan labia and a common theme found in the arts. Obronium. Consideration includes holy for the goddess. Further X considerations include holy for the goddess concerning the use of the mark X in Near Eastern religions. URS Winter O'Kill, who discovered that the X on the forehead of certain Near Eastern statues is a sign which identified a woman as belonging to the goddess. The X, which in Canaanite alphabet is the same as the letter Taw, meaning holy for the goddess. So were cakes in same as the letter Taw, meaning holy for the goddess. So were the cakes and breads that marked what? Hold on, I'm sitting all up on my shit. That marked what? That marked and were dedicated to the goddess. Now pay attention to that cake part, because I just realized the gnosis. On bro now. Bro now. I just realized the gnosis. I got you, G. Shout out to my brethrens. I'll send some good energy out to you. It's a couple old brethren texting me right now. Now I just cracked the code on accident. Oops. Let me crack this first code. Oops, it just said the double X. Oops, the X on the forehead of the Great Mother in the Near Eastern Canaanite shit represented the goddess. Oops, on babies. Well, the X is a labyrinth aspect of the double X, which is a labyrinth, which represents the spiral. Oops, on bro now. But then when you start really looking into this shit and you start thinking about the spiral, the double X, that's the Great Mother. How did they know this shit already? Because they tapped into the inner aspects of self. This is when the goddess knew all, the intuition. You understood your purpose. You understood that we was also losing the science. And we started creating language and all these different aspects to try to hold the science, but it made us separate even more. Oops, on bro now. But wait, there's more. Now, in my new knowledge, in my new lecture, all of these pictures, everything, G, is in all of these documents. I promise you that. On bro now. All right, literally, like this shit right here looks just like this, with the page numbers, the books, everything. Okay, but this is what I want to talk about, because now it gets spooky. Why does it get spooky? Because they told you that the X represents tall, which is the cakes and the breads of the goddess. Do y'all understand what they're saying right now? Now we got to tap into the occultism. You see that right there? The Kenneth Grant Coats of the Shadows. The Draconian tradition, water, the mystical fluid of life, symbolizes blood, not arterial blood. No spirit ever took body that way, but in blood. The primal menstrual manifestation. Why do we know it's the blood of the manifestation? Because when Shorty don't have one, she had you. Get your shit together. Which represents what? This is really sick. Bro, this is really sick knowledge. When you get to it, what does it say? The cakes of life, which ingredient is the in blood. The flesh as blood congealed, a liquid transformed into the solid by caking and becoming the living embodiments of the spirit. Hence the symbolic cakes of light, which is one ingredient, is in blood. Why is it the in blood aspect? Because the in blood, when it coagulates, it becomes the embryonic flow of something. The embryonic flow, the mesoderm, which creates the heart. Your heart is the mother's blood. The caking of it is the water turning it into the physical aspect, because you're a water astral energy. That's why your mama water broke when she had you, and you're in an embryonic cell. You're in amphibious form. So when you get this water shit busting, G, now we about to catch the sunlight on the mountains. Now I gotta post this one. I'm definitely gonna post this on YouTube. It don't even matter how much bread we make. We're going to have to post this one. But your water shit, because the sun coming up, but your water shit is what congeals into the physical caking of something, and you get the physical representation of you. Where am I getting this from? Tina Lindard. All these documents, this is in my Yacht 23 lecture. Guys, we're on our first, second, third. We're on our fourth documented lecture. And then my fourth one is my master teacher coming up here to teach, which she'll be up here later today. I got up early today. I got some traveling to do. And yeah, I'm about to be traveling pretty soon. So I'm trying to knock out as many lessons as I can. But I want to show y'all something else. Let me show you one more thing. Before we slide up out of here. 360 the Alchemist. Anybody want to prolong this lecture? 360 the Alchemist on CA. You already know, I already been up here for 2-3 hours. You want to prolong this shit and you loving this knowledge? Then 360 the Alchemist on Cash App. Pledge, get you some documents, leave your email. Anything over $10, go automatically give you the full name read. We have over 500 documents. Anything over $10, go automatically give you the full name read. We have over 500 documents. Okay, we back. All right. I appreciate everybody staying here. For aspects, G, we back, y'all. All these different perspectives, I paused it on purpose because it was asking for me to verify. Now, we back, y'all. All of these aspects, and remember, this is what they're calling Draconian. Remember that Draconian represents what? The divine feminine cults. It was your first feminine cult. Why are they demonizing the Draconian shit? Because the feminine energy been demonized your whole damn existence. Because it used to run this shit. And in the Draconian cult, the water symbolized the mystical blood of the M blood. So right before I got on here, somebody just said, the vampires. Bro, all that vampires, arterial blood. What does it say right here? Arterial blood does not give life. No spirit ever took the body from arterial blood. It came from the blood of the M blood aspect. So it's not about people coming up to your neck and getting that. They trying to drain that other energy. So ladies, you better, I'm gonna say this in the most simplest terms. Quantum entanglement. Quantum entanglement. Why do they have you not flushing your shit? Why are they saving all of your whoop-de-woos and making you put them in these receptacles and then you throwing that shit into the dump? And you are quantumly entangling see, with the guard, boy, they own to something. They got y'all shit on wraps. Understand that shit. No, that's real. Garbage in general. We're quantum entangled with everybody. Everything we touch is a quantum entanglement. We put our shit in these garbage bags. They throw all that shit in the dump. And now we quantum entangled with everybody. And then you wonder why your ass got 7,000 different thoughts, 7,000 different wants and needs. And you just going crazy, swinging from monkey bar to monkey bar. Because you can't focus because you've been quantum entangled with every damn thing. And it gets even deeper, I would imagine, if Shorty is putting her shit in receptacles or whatever. And they're storing that shit and putting that shit in the garbage as well. Boy, you better get your shit together. Oh, this is some blatant science, magic. So anyway, the M cycle represents a perspective of the manifestation. It represents water, the manifestation of water into the physical earth. The wind gestation that comes later is a representation of what? What is the wind gestation? The wind gestation that comes later is a representation of what? What is the wind gestation? The wind gestation, appreciate you, sister. Anything over $10 gonna get y'all an automatic name read perspective. So like I said, y'all thank Sis Star Soul as well. And don't worry about the numbers, y'all. I mean, it's better this way without the numbers, in my opinion. But it is what it is on Obronium. Now, let's go back to this shit. This Draconian, this Typhonian energy. What does it represent? It represents the aspect of this science right here. The flesh as blood congealed a liquid transforming into solid by caking and becoming the living embodiment of the caking of light. We go back into this bread shit, this tall. Give us our daily bread, our daily cake. All of these different aspects of this science comes from the Draconian code. The Draconian code also gave you your magical circle, your magical wands. Look, the magical wand, the power of enchantment and this power to transform. But these were not the only zoo types to priests in the cults of the later mystery. The sword or sickle was based upon the imagery of the Great Mother, rather upon her celestial anatomy, for she was limited, she was lying literally in the thigh constellation of the polar stars. The mother was the cleaver or cutter. She was divided herself in twin as mother and son. The thigh or sickle-shelled emblem of her celestial origin gave its shape also to the sign of Saturn. What are they talking about? Look at the moon. Look at the Grim Reaper, the sickle aspect, the splitting of something. And if you look at it, if the sickle represents the Great Mother, and the only time we have a split, fellas, is in the 23 actual chromosomes of the man and woman that who gave us the split. Boy, you better get your shit together. She split herself and made us. Like some parthenogenesis shit. Like parthenogenesis, she was birthing. And then at some point, because there's 46 chromosomes around your body, the only 23 you get is in the actual perspectives. And the man's actual perspective is out. Her shit is in. Oh yeah, it's some deep shit going on. Remember, these sciences go back to where the man, go back into the Kenneth Grant Coats of the Shadows. These sciences go so far back, they didn't even know the man had something to do with giving birth. It was supposed to have fecundated, there being at the early stage of humanity, no knowledge of the role played by the male in the process of procreation. Then you go to the second book, G. The second code also says, talk about it. Yes, it starts, so we're going to talk about it. Obronium, definitely. At this period, time was measured by the rises and settings of the stars. That was your first time keeping, the stars. The lunar code followed the Sabian code. The stars were replaced by the moon as a more precise mode of time reckoning. The mechanism of paternity was still a mystery. So in your second code, they still didn't know the man had anything to do with this shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? Appreciate the lives, G. You hear me? On bro now. Now, let me turn this shit off. Get it off of me, even though we are all stars. Let's look at the star one more time, because that was your, every time you see these stars and y'all look up, you looking at your first goddesses. You looking at your first goddesses. You looking at your first time, your first clocks was in the sky. That's why they all going away. And these stars start switching positions as the night go on. Look, now you're starting to get that merging of the day over the night. Here is Horus coming back to defeat Set. All of your eschatologies or mythologies are astronomical. They're physiological. And they're afterlife eschatologies all mixed into one. These were geniuses at a time when you didn't have geniuses. It's crazy, bro. There was like a UFO cloud right here. That motherfucker gone now. I wish I would have showed y'all. Something told me to show y'all. And then y'all see that shit in the back. Them the mountains. If y'all don't know it, we in the mountains, y'all. And then guess what? We got this Mayashan law shit on the mountain. Should we go over this? Should I show y'all? Should I show you that my yacht was given on the fucking mountain? Yes, I should. What do you think Moses is? On bro now. Remember, I could pull up anything on this phone. Now they been pissed me off. On bro now. Now they been made me the fuck mad. And thank you to Sis Star. Thank you to Cultural Commentator. Big shout out to Kenny Got Bars. I don't think y'all know, when other educators come up here, then I gotta show my, you know what I'm saying? I gotta show off on bro now. Hold on now. Because she like one of the only ones that talk this Mayat shit, and she speaks the language of the hieroglyphs and Buddhisms and shit. I'll be damn. The only difference is, on bro now, everybody, you gotta put the aces in their places, baby. That's what this shit is about. But let's go to this Mayat 23 shit. Let's see what I can find for you. I feel like this is the page right here. I can't see it. There you go. Bing, bing. First page. Got him. Bing, bing. On bro them. The balance is a symbol of Mayat in its oneness and duality. It was erected as a figure of the equinox and the two halves of night as an equal poles. Maka is a name for the scales in the way. The scales were erected at the place of the poise and the equinox. Harmarku was a deity of the double equinox. On bro them. The whole ritual, and let me move some of y'all stuff out so I can say it. These tablets we repeat were the tablets, tables of the law of Mayat or Mati. They are produced at the trial between the judges with the heart or the deceased are weighed in the balance of the heart, or laws of justice is established on the throne. Otherwise stated that when the law was given in the judgment hall upon Mount Shani, or the mountain of Amenta, Mount Shani, guys, is Mount Sinai. The religion of Egyptian was based on Mayat, that is on the law, or more abstractly. Hold on, let me pull up this other part. This Egyptian law of Mayat was given on the mountain. Which other law was given on the mountain? The Moses shit. Where did he get that from? The Mayat shit that came out way earlier. Why are they taking all the science? Because just like this concrete has to be put on something of Mother Earth, they can only put their shit on top of something that was already created and make it seem like that's what this life is, but it ain't. Obronium, and every time you get this concrete, you start getting homeless and sleeping on this shit and all types. Boy, quit playing with me. Let me find this science real quick. Where my science at? Shit, this is a lot of things. Hold on, y'all. There's a lot of information. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get lucky. Let's see. That's the exact same book. Oh, there you go. The original law, which was given first by him to Egypt, not to Israel. But when Atum Huwi has become the Hebrew IU, the law was repeated as secondhand in Israel. The tables of law are identical with the tables of Mati, and the comparative records will show that the matter is the same so far as the Hebrew records go, and that the law were divinely revealed. If it had any superhuman authority, it would be the law of Mati, which was first described in the papyrus of Mashu of Anur, and not as the law of the Hebrew Moses. Get your shit together. Written in the later letters of the Pentateuch, several meanings are connoted by the word Mayat or Mati in Egyptian, such as the law and the justice. So what does this mean? There was never a fucking Moses that got the law on the mountain. The law was already given on the mountain by Syrian aspect. All of these stories are not historical, they're metaphysical. So you gotta understand that the closest to, if they tell you that the closest thing to superhuman, the mountain's starting to come up to in the back. If the closest thing to it is the superhuman perspective, look at it rising in the east too. This is the east. This is where the sun sets on the west. In the east, you do your solar coast shit. In the west, that's where the sun sets. Where you live in the west, where the sun sets. Set, the dog star. You are an inner aspect. Your geography is your destiny. But anyways, these mountains where we get this library of my yacht, I got this library on the mountains. That is the real law. We closer to Moses right now than any Hebrew would ever be. They ain't get none of their shit on the mountain, because that is a divine thing that would have to be divinely intuitive given to you. I was given the library of my yacht where I found out that my yacht is the law on the mountain. So your Moses shit is just a later interpretation and a misinterpretation, and it does not represent a historical account. Stop letting these niggas play with you on TV, boo. The world does not owe you the truth. You owe yourself the truth. The trickster guy sits at the crossroads for a reason. Get your ass tricked out here. You been gave up all your power for this power, and that's on you. You're gonna do. Look, you pay the consequences for your own shit. I won't ever get mad when people don't believe my shit. I just block them on Obronium. I will just block it for your ass. I don't care. You suffering, not me. On Obronium, I'm already living. As you can see, I'm already getting the energy from this shit. I was up at 2 or 3 in the morning, teaching, yelling at the top of my lungs. My energy busting. I'm already popping my shit. So any flies come around buzzing, they just get blocked. This law was given on the mountain. That is your Mayashin creed right there. It's mountains way back there. You can't see them yet, but they're rising. That law, and then think about it, the sun rising next to the mountain. I just told you that this whole science is based on the sun rising in the mountain, which gives you your time aspects. You better get your shit together. On babies, on bro, them on the brethrens. We taking off. We flying this. Only flies we know is being fly in this. You hear me? Get your shit together, boo. Oh, bro, that's the mountain. That's the law. Give it on the mountain. So this library of my yacht, which has 500 books, where we find out that my yacht is your true lawgiver, that this is the feather being weighed onto the scale, the equal of balance. Let's look at my sign real quick. Let's look at my sign real quick, because we can just pull up my one sign, and it has your science and your gnosis on this shit. And you can start to realize that we is out here, baby. What that say? My yacht. Scale 777, 7-star system, 360, Eurobureaus, OB on the left-hand side, boo. When I wrote this shit, I had no idea that OB is on the left-hand side of the Mercury of Caduceus. Wow. That represents what? The goddess. And what is the goddess a representation of? I'm about to show you better than I'll ever tell your ass on. Babies on Obronium on the bretherens. You hear me? On Obronium. You hear me? Obroniums. When I put that OB, I was saying Obroniums. You hear me? But for some reason, after I put that shit and I started looking at the science, G, and really breaking this down, I said, wait a second. Hold a minute. Run that back. You mean that the left hand of this OB is the same as the left hand of this OB? But the OB stands for what? The Witch of Endor, with the knowledge of the OB, and that the origination of the priesthood was feminine, then your first goddess, all this comes down to the science of what? To the science of what? When God was a woman. Get your shit together. Yeah. This is in trouble. I don't care how much concrete you cover up the Mother Earth with, motherfucker, you'll never cover the truth. Get your shit together. You sensitive, you motherfucking right I am. I'm intuitively divined by the woman. You just really turn, you're mad. You fucking right I am. The rage of the great mother. And the son of the mother. Because you ain't going to be doing this to my mama. Get your shit together. You damn right I'm turned. You damn right I'm sensitive. Oh, I'm on that. Look at that beautiful pink shit going up. She's showing you she here right now. On babes. Showing you she here. There go the bugs buzzing. Ready to buzz on your ass. Because we popping our shit. On Obronium. You hear me? I like that. Misha Steele was the great mother's name. I like all them names. On Obronium. You hear me? Peep this shit. So to the people that pledged, is there anything else you want me to talk about? This is for the people that pledged today. Who wants something to talk about? And then the people that pledged, hell, all the people that pledged this moon cycle, which means this week. I just don't say week, I say moon cycles. I don't believe in saying days or week. I take this shit serious. On Obronium. I don't say morning, days, week, none of that. Moon cycles. If I say two moons ago, that means 2 nights ago, 2 days ago. If I say a moon cycle, that means 1 week. Do you understand what I'm saying? On Obronium. I don't like to even use the word days of the week because I like to change. We all know these words are spells. And this grammar is grimoire. So it's magic. So you be setting spells on yourself and don't even know it, telling people good morning in the days of the week. Now y'all asses are walking dead. So I just wanted to support you, brother. I appreciate your dedication to the great mother. Shit, I appreciate y'all. Remember, y'all are a representation of it. I always tell people in the class, fellas, y'all got a lot to show because these ladies have really taken over this class as far as pledging, showing love, and all that shit. They be showing their ass. Unless you got like King done this up, like most women are responsible for the flourishing of this class. So the old babies part is very important, the OB, which the OB is the left-hand side of this sign, which represents the serpent. So it's only right if we gonna sit up here and say, oh, we in the Eon of Mayat and women are about to arise in justice and power. The OB is the left-hand side. The OB is on the left-hand side. The OB is on the left-hand side. And the OB is standing for what? The flow of the bleed of the serpent and the knowledge of the serpent. And that's the feminine origin of the priesthood. So when we talking this knowledge shit, we talking this feminine origin of the priesthood, which is the serpentine energy. We returning the serpent energy back to the woman so she can understand her play and the power of this kundalini and that she is the ultimate shadow. What? Oh, bro, now, huh? Oh, you think I'm just saying this shit because I'm trying to be cool? Bro, first of all, you can't do this shit for spiritual women. You can't be no player with spiritual women. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm sorry, you're going to get toe off in this. I wouldn't even play with you like that, on bro now. So if you think I'm doing this shit because I want to get good with the ladies, no one wants to be sitting out here with a whole bunch of intuitive ass women that know fucking everything. You can't even be a player with these shorties. On bro, I can only handle one. On bro now, only one. On babies, I just said she's a supreme goddess. So what the fuck you need 10 goddesses for? What the fuck is all that shit about? Do you understand that when they did the multiple shit, the woman had multiple men first? Bro, you do that shit, understand that was designed for that shit. It was a whole other way around. So my question is, men and women are so complex today. I really think one person should only deal with one person. Like one woman is enough. Like that's so complex. Bro, now. Yes, I'm coming from a level of pain right now. You hear me? Nobody wants to do this. I'm a player shit. I'm doing this for no. This is real divine feminine. If you go talk to my shorty right now, she gonna say I really live this shit. I really do this shit. Bro now. Period. If you talk to the shorty, he really do this shit. He really believe this shit and live this shit. That's real because it looks right here. The moon is association with the ancient stellar cults of Africa, the cradle of humanity and the origin of black magic. But the main cause of the vilification of the left-hand path by adhering to the solar and later coast, the shit you got today, ever to the present day, is due to its connection with the feminine aspect of the creative principle. It is the magical use of women in the rights of the left-hand path that has made it universally suspect. Get your shit together. In a mystical sense, look, check this out, decline. In a magical sense, the shadow is the counterpart or double. What does it say as the double? The double or dapple, the doppelganger, represents the aspect of the devil. Hence the dibble or the devil or the archetype of duplicity. What's duplicity? Duplicity is duality. What's mayat? The duality into oneness. So what's going on? What is your shadow side? It's your astral energy. That's why it only comes out at night when you go to sleep, when you close your eyes. So you know it's a shadow because you only see shit. You only see your dreams when what? Your eyes close in the darkness. And you take your dreams when? At night in the darkness, the shadow time. And as a magical sense, the shadow is the counterpart or double that accompanies man in his astral twin, the double. Now look, in a mystical sense, the shadow typifies the darkness, woman, actual or imagined, as the prime instigator of the O is the supreme shadow. Get your shit together. Why is she the supreme shadow? Why is she the supreme shadow? Because if the shadow is created when the woman and man get together biologically and a flash is created during the time of conception, the shadow is the after effect of the darkness after the lightning flash. The woman is your instigator of the O. What you mean? The OG. What you mean? Damn, shorty, you bad. Why? When men come out, they don't care what we wearing. But when shorty come out, they definitely care about what you're wearing. Bro, now, why? Because she's the supreme shadow. Why? Because she's the supreme manifester. She the one that get this shit fired up. When shorty look good, we be ready to, let's get it on in this motherfucker. Bro, now, damn, you bad. She represents your actual impulse. Period. So she's the supreme shadow. But here's the thing. If the solarite coat is a light coat of masculine supremacy and the night coat is darkness and everything has a double and a double means a devil, then who's your devil? Why is devil spelled live backwards? Please let me know. Why is devil spelled live backwards? Because the great mother lived, boo. Get your shit together on babies, on Obronium, on the bretherens. You hear me? Yeah, she's the supreme shadow, supreme darkness, which makes her the double of the solar coat shit. So when the sun come up, she becomes the evil side. And look about it. What are vampires? They take your energy. What does a woman do if a man whoop-de-woos? She takes the energy from the man and creates something new. The moon does what? It takes the energy from the sun and reflects it back down to us. All of this energy is about reflecting. She reflects our energy. But you would take it as a draining, a succubus aspect, and now you have demonized the feminine principle that manifested your ass into this reality. And that's what we got going on today. That is your solar coat. That is your masculine supremacy. That is why the devil, let's hurry up and pull this picture up because they love to ban me for this picture. They love to ban me for this and say, oh, this is hate speech. And I said, shit, I'm not supporting this picture. I'm just showing y'all some shit. Not this shit, y'all. It's something deeper than that. Where this shit at? I've been banned so many times for this picture. Bro, now. Bans. They like, well, why you pulling it up? First off, this is my backup page. And this page is hot anyway. So they've been supporting. Look, that's why she looks like, get your shit together. Boo. Boo. Yeah. 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 Obronium. Yeah, she's the extreme double of the solar light code, which is masculine supremacy. So her, see, is the devil now. Get your shit together, G. On babies, on Obronium, on the fucking bretherens. You hear me? Yeah, she's the supreme shadow. So why is all this science? Then I hit you with the Obatala shit that shows you she's also the serpentine energy. Yeah. On Obronium. You need to hit my Cash App. No, you know what you need? Your ass just need to be blocked. Don't ever come up here. You talk about it on your shit. You only got 92 people following. So you get your shit popping and you get up and you need to talk about that. Block! I don't like solar masculine cults that come up here with that masculine supremacy and tell me what I need to be talking about. You need to be talking about this serpent shit and you're blocked. Get your ass up out of chill. On Obronium, this is gangster time right now. On Obronium, how dare if you insult me like that? You need to be speaking about Kevin King, Nero. See what they do to y'all? I just told you that you the king. You the queen. The woman is the king. You are the second coming. You already came. You already returned. You the spiral. Spirals do returns over and over again. What these is talking about? They lost in the sauce, trying to get you lost too. But you just gonna get your ass blocked on babies. Stop playing with grown ass men, G. On babies. We get paid over here to do this shit. Which comes to my next thing. If y'all want this lecture to keep going, somebody gonna have to pledge in the next 5 or 10 minutes. I already been up here for 2-3 hours. How long I been up here for? We are an hour and a half in, and my first lecture was an hour. I already been up for 3 hours. The closest y'all is gonna get to a king. The closest y'all is gonna get to a king, boo. On Obronium, whatever you just said is fucking Burger King. Get your shit together. Get it your way. Take your ass to Burger King. That's the whoever you just said, that's the closest you gonna get. On Obronium. You hear me? This is the closest y'all is gonna get to a king. What's this name again? Who is this dude again? You need to be speaking about Kevin King, the Nero second coming. This is the closest he's gonna ever get to a king. My last live, Yahweh Judah came on there. It's the second coming of Christ. Come to my Christ need a website? I just asked the questions. Get your shit together. On Obronium. The closest these is gonna get to a king is Burger King. She is the ultimate divine queen. On Obronium. Rulership is just about measuring. Ruler, measure, rule, measure. Everybody's a king and queen. Because when you go into your phenomenal illusionary world, you're measuring all the energies and quantumly collapsing them into substances. Everything around you's energy. Everyone's already a ruler. They're tricking you out of your science, boo. That's why I get so fucking mad and upset. You hear me? Get so mad and upset. On Obronium, how dare if you, on babies, come up here and tell me you need to be talking about this. No, you need to get your ass blocked and humbled. King that shit, kings. On Obronium, I'm tired of that king shit. On babies, I'm not rocking with it at all. The closest you'll get to a king is Burger King. On Obronium, talking. If you don't realize the woman as a divine feminine goddess and put her where she belongs, on Obronium, you'll never be a king. The king sits, Horus sits on the lap of all Set. The throne is the lap of the mother. The power is the suckling of her whoop-de-woos that give you the power. You was never a king. On Obronium, until you sat on your mother's lap and she gave you that power. And then you still betrayed her. So don't come up here with that king shit unless you're going to talk this divine feminine shit first. And then we'll consider you a king. But what you're going to find is, after you talk this divine feminine shit, you ain't even going to want to be a king. Once you find out the truth, fuck this, all this. And that's what this science comes down to, boo. Let me see if I can find this shit for y'all. Let me see if I can find this real shit for y'all. Let me go into my Outside the Circles of Time by Kenneth Grant. See if I can show you the real goddess shit. On Obronium. So y'all can stop wasting y'all time with these fake ass kings, fake coming backs, all this fake None of that shit really means nothing anymore. That's why they all up on here babbling on Obronium. I just told your ass I'm gonna cut this shit off in the next 10 minutes if somebody don't pledge. You should know I'm serious. I really love your ass. I don't want to waste your fucking time. I'm gonna show y'all these monsters. If somebody don't pledge in the next 10, 15 minutes, we're getting the fuck out of here anyway. I've been up here for 2-3 hours teaching on Obronium. These niggas would never tell you that. They don't have the guts on Obronium, but I do. Because how the woman gonna assert herself if the people that's teaching this shit don't assert themselves? Let me say that again. How the woman gonna assert herself if the people that's teaching aren't asserting themselves? All right then. On Obronium, birds of a feather flock together. You hear me? On Obronium, now I gotta find this science. You been made me so mad. Here we go. On page 25, here go your woman as your savior. Let's start off with this shit first. This is your he said he the savior. Oh, here you go right here. Here you go right here. To access this from a safe distance is the only key to the solution of the mystery, which enshrouds the woman, holds the path of the attainment of final liberation. It is in their power to darken forever that path and to make the way to perdition easy and clear. To the wielder of such diametrically opposite forces, our unconditional submission is a matter of necessity. Submission. Us submitting to the woman. She got the power of the see. That's why, because lies be hard. Y'all trying to do what the see do. Not me. I'll be shit. Go ahead. Boy, I'll let my straw take the wheels then. Then you'll be like, oh, that's simping. You will, man, shut the fuck up. Home babies. No, that's shit y'all to say when you don't know how to operate around a woman. When you want to control a woman. When you want to treat her like a robot and press a button and she's just supposed to clean, cook, and boy, she is your prime manifester. If you don't respect what manifested you, then how the fuck you gonna get respect for the man itself? Manifest. You spell that with man. So if you respect the see that you came out of, then you're gonna take this shit to the next level. Period. She must respect. Oh, let's make this important. There's a lot of women that also don't respect the. Don't forget that part. I'm talking about the women that also know the power of their. Not the women that's just walking around looking at the man. What we do next? What we do next, bruh? That don't know. You still asking him. You still praying to him. Get your shit together. Pray to your damn pussy on babies. It's that fucking simple. You looking for the God. It's right the fuck down there. Right the fuck down there. The seat of the fire snake is in the vulva. Your kundalini is sitting there. Why you think you be shaking your... Since, bro, you're shaking up the snake. Boy, don't let me get on this shit for real. Bro, no, don't make me upset. Babies, we're going to be here for about 5 or 10 more minutes. We need one more person to pledge 360 the Alchemist on Cash App. You're going to get these books. You're going to keep this lecture going. I'm going to show y'all these mountains real quick. And we're going to show you how real this shit get. All right? So anybody want to pledge? This is your chance. Now, on page 25, the same volumes of letters, Henry describes the dual attributes of woman as all will and all joy. And in another place, he describes them as the incarnation of will and chaos, original and unformed matter. Hence, he declares their joyous aspect is pleasant and prophylactic of good, while their fiendish nature is hideous and dreadful. Only such a combination of duality is capable of instructing and saving me. So this, you're talking about the Jesus Nero coming back, the Black King, the Savior. Man, boy, your savior already here. It's Shorty. Silence in this motherfucker, as it should be. On Obronium, as it should be. Because we laying down fucking law. We laying the law down right now. Oh, we're laying the law down? There's no Moses. This is the closest you're going to get to Moses. Is right the fuck here. We're laying the law down. We're laying the fucking law down. And you're on the fucking mountains as we do it. Get your shit together, boo. Obronium, you know where you at right now? We're laying the law down on the mountains. This is the closest your ass gonna get to Moses. And I ain't leading you nowhere. You gotta lead yourself. I just told you your ass the savior. Don't look at me to lead you any damn where, because you are the promised land. Right in that, Obronium, you know every time you in it, you be like, damn, this is promising. Every time I've been in, so I said, damn, this shit is very promising. Every time. On babies, I said, this is very promising for my future, Obronium. Are you kidding me right now? Fellas? Are you serious? Have you been in that lately? If you giving me the energy that you haven't, Or maybe you don't know how to treat that shit on Obronium. Maybe you've never whoop-de-wooed or whoop-de-wad on Obronium. That's a personal problem on babies. But anyways, when it comes to this is the Eon of Mayat. Some who have already known because of the enigma of a woman and her role in the secret rites of occultism, the Eon of Mayat is shrouded in mystery and its symbols are obscure. Yet today, the emergence of woman as being in her own right, free and potent to control her own destiny, with the discomforting hint that she may surpass the male in knowledge and power. It don't say that, but I remember this shit by heart. Yeah. She surpasses the male in knowledge and power. What's happening today? Go to the WNBA. Angel Reese, she damn near Kobe. She damn near Kobe. She's more famous than any in the NBA right now. Period. And she bad while she doing it. Surpassing the man in knowledge and power. Yeah. Right in your fucking face. They started with this shit right here. Think about it. Kobe, the Black Snake. Now we about to get ugly with this knowledge. Y'all better pledge to keep this shit going or I'm about to get out of here. But now I'm going to give y'all this last little thing before I slide. Bro, I'm giving out a lot of energy. I got to make sure I'm reciprocated on babies on Obronium. Now, on a deeper level, 360 the Alchemist on Cash App. Anybody who pledges over $10 get a first name read. Make sure you leave your email in the Cash App notes if you want these documents, these emails, all of these books. I have over 500 occultism books, guys. All of these documents you have access to. It's up to you, not to me on Obronium. You hear me? I've stayed long enough. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been cooking for hours now. This is where it started. What did Kobe love? That 23 shit. This right behind you. 23, 24. 23 people following. Kobe represents synchronicity. He has the most synchronized we've ever seen. The whole world saw it. He checked out of his last game, 4.1 and at 41. Scored 41 points in his last. Everything he did. He scored 81. The rest of the class scored 41. The last person he scored over wore the number 41. Everything he did was synchronized. And he loved the WNBA. He was always at them girl basketball games, wasn't he? On Obronium. Why does he represent that? Because he represents that shit right behind you, which is what? The Mamba, the reptilian spirit, the serpentine energy, the great mother, the divine feminine. That's why he had his daughters. And they put him on a fire flame, a child on Obronium, and his fire, the serpent became the Kundalini, the fire snake. This was our initiation into this Eon of Mayat shit. And after that, the sun kicked it up. You got the C virus. They shut down the whole world. Everything went crazy after that Kobe shit. Whole world just lost its mind. Do you understand what the fuck is happening? Oh, that was a worldwide initiation into Mayat. They needed a worldwide synchronized event so we could see that synchronicities, the Eon of Mayat is upon us. Because the Eon of Mayat and Horus merging together means present, past, and future merging together. So you're going to have an implosion of synchronicity. Nothing was more synchronized than of Kobe. Matter of fact, there would be no 360 without no for Kobe, because this is what I was in the hood. I was doing hood gangsters. I was on some street shit back then. I ain't know shit about this. I didn't even care. Didn't know nothing about none of this. But when this started, everybody started in 2019 doing what? Getting research, started calling each other God and Goddess and doing this shit. You came into your new Eon shift. He was the representation of an Eon shift. But we needed something that everybody seen. We needed something that everybody would see. And that was it. He has the most synchronized event, the synchronization of present, past, and future, all merging together. Get your shit together, baby. Yeah. Yeah, and he the serpent, representing the Kundalini. Yeah. And he went to his girls' basketball games, and he was advocating for girls' basketball. And then after he passed, 2-3 years later, what happened? The shit took off. I'm talking me and my OG, my pops, my OG pops. We was watching college. We didn't give a fuck about boys basketball. The girl basketball was lit. Hey, Caitlin, Angel Reese, South Carolina. Boy, we knew all the games, the people. I'm saying, hey, that's my shorty right there. Bro, now you picking shorties and shit while they playing? Oh yeah, the divine feminine has rose. She has surpassed the man in knowledge and power. I'm watching it with the shorty I deal with. Surpassing easily. But if you're a patriarchal mindset, you're going to try to block that. If you're a patriarchal mindset as a woman, you're going to try to rule over your man and be on some... No, it's not for that. You here to show us how it is to have power and have the humility and have all that other shit. That's what you here for, period. You here to remind us of that shit. You hear me? Am I capping or am I capping? What's the sense of having power if you don't have no integrity with the shit? Oh, all right then. Obronium. So when he say right here, to accost them from a safe distance is the only key to the solution of the mystery which enshrouds them. Women hold the attainment of final liberation. It is in their power to darken forever that past and to make the way to perdition easy and clear to the wielder of such diametrically opposite forces. Our what? Our submission is a necessity. That means Shorty gonna have to rule this shit with power and wisdom and graciousness. Not with some, I'm the queen, I run this, bow down. No, that's ego. That's the man. That's how we fell from our power. That's why we fucked up the world today. Homebro, now remember, the balancing of the scales is the balance of truth and justice and your heart being as light as a feather. This is about universal love. So she needs to show us how to love again. And it has to come from her. It can't come from nobody else. She's our savior. So when this power shift comes, which is coming right in our face, and these can't hold it no more because they're going to destroy themselves because they're doing it right now. They're all split up. They don't like each other. Donald Trump's and don't y'all find this class beautiful? It's Thursday. Did 360 ever mention Donald Trump once? If oh, bro, then we don't do that here. We don't need you don't give us what we gonna talk about, motherfucker. I don't care how many events happen in the world. 360 this whole week, I ain't mentioned that shit one time. We've been on this knowledge. You're not gonna throw me off with that shit. Start playing with real, cause G, go play with the kids. Bro, you will never throw. We've been past that secret society. I'm watching y'all self-implode and self-destruct. Bro, anybody want to? We got about 5 more minutes. Anybody want to play us? 360 the Alchemist on CA. I'm about to get out of here. I know I said a lot. We're giving out a lot of information and energy. A lot. Okay? So if anybody wants this lecture to keep going, this is your opportunity. And shit, we'll let you, after you pledge, you can pick what you want to talk about. On a deeper level, if you pledge anything over $10, depending on what you pledge, we got up to 500 books of occultism. I'm going to send you book packages. Anything over $10, you're going to get a name read, a full name read, okay? All right? Well, it's a jealous, I don't know what you're saying down there, but we know that there's a jealous God. There's a jealous God and that there should be none before them. Well, what are you jealous of? The goddess that came before you. Thousands, hundreds of thousands of years before you. Of course you're a jealous God. Well, motherfucker, get more jealous. Shit, what else we gonna do? We was here first, G. I'm that. How are you gonna not like me for that? Now, how do we know about this Eon of Maya? What did I just tell you right here? The Eon of Truth for Justice, according to ancient occult traditions, an Eon endures for approximately 2,000 years. The compatibility of 2 eons running coevalently, the Eon of Horus, which is the boy into the man, the Eon of Maya, which is the daughter into the woman. The way shit was supposed to be. We're a cycle. You got the father and the mother first. Now we got the son and the daughter. Now we going in a different aspect. Yes, Sophia is just a representation of Typhon. Sophia, some Sothic, your Sothic calendar, Typhon, your great mother. All of these are just metaphysical properties of your divine feminine aspects. Absolutely, without a shadow of doubt. Sophia is your Gnosticism equivalency of all your original primal goddesses. If you go all around the realm, all of your creators were creatress first. But that's why concrete covers Mother Earth. Your religion fatherhoods have covered up your religious motherhoods. Now, it says right here that is why, look, that is why I'm trying to actually look at this other shit, not what bro saying. It is not known, however, that the apparent anomalous coincidence of 2 or more eons occurring simultaneously is not an impossibility when time is considered to be not a linear sequence of events. All right? Of spaces, but a perigiosis, an intrusion into the present space of the past and future, which involves an implosion of synchronicity. A child researches into the AI conducted independently of Crowley points to an in-depth meaning that is now being elucidated. What does this mean? This means that synchronicities is present, past, and future all merging together. Y'all are having multiple synchronicities What does this mean? This means that synchronicities is present, past, and future all merging together. Y'all are having multiple synchronicities. The number 23, which is mother energy of 23. How many people we got following? You think it's a coincidence that 23 people was just here? And I just told you synchronicities are the number of 23. 23 from the man, 23 from the woman. Duality of Mayat. Duality into oneness creates new fucking things. All right? So you got to understand that when you're tapping into this gnosis, you're tapping into Mayat. And Mayat was what? The law given on the fucking mountain. Where was I given the library of Mayat? On a mountain. What is the library of Mayat? 500 books of occultism, where I just pulled that book that told you about the Eon of Mayat. So the law was still given on the mountain today, motherfuckers. Get your shit together. You better get a good look at this shit, because I won't be here forever on this mountain. We got to move around to our next gnosis. So go ahead and take a look. I'm going to post this shit so you can have this video forever on YouTube. Look at the mountains back there hiding. That's your great mother looking right at your ass. On Obronium. Everybody who want to pledge and support the school, this is your chance. 360 The Alchemist, School of Enlightenment and Darkness. 360 The Alchemist on Cash App. You must leave your email and the C8 notes. Whoever pledges right now, I'm going to stay a little bit longer, but I just wanted you to look at this shit so you can realize that the Mayat is the mountain. Okay? Mayat was given on the mountain. You hear me? The Great Mother. Period. The double kingdom of Mount Sinai was Mount Shanu, which is the mountain, the law given on the mountain by Mayat. The summit of the mountain, the top part, is the Amenta, which is the underworld. Get your shit together on baby. On Obronium. So this law was given on the mountain, never by Moses, by Mayat. You hear me? Get your shit together, G. You hear me? On Obronium. Just look at all darkness for a minute. On Obronium, you hear me? What does nope mean? Nope to what? On Obronium, nope to what? Just understand that the law was given on the fucking mountain, Mayat. You hear me? On bretherens. What does Mayat mean? That means the balance of truth and justice. That means duality into oneness. What is duality and oneness? That's your balancing aspect. That's your equinox. When day does the equinox happen? On the 23rd. Perfect balance in between day and night. What is all this science coming from? The 16,000 years that the double kingdom of Egypt ruled over this shit. Get your shit together. On Obronium, it's the mountain shit. You hear me? On babies, on Obronium, on the fucking bretherens. All your mountain shit was given on the Mayashan creeds. Alright? So you gotta understand that all of your science, they literally have fucked your science up because you are the science. So they fucked you up. You are the law, so they broke you. So if there's gonna be justice, it has to come from the person where the law was broken. And the justice is your awareness. Your conscious understanding of this knowledge. And everything happens because the universal is mental and the heart is universal. So you change your heart, you change your mind, and you start to tap into this deeper shit. You are the mountain. You are the Mayat. The law that was given on the mountain. Period. There is no 10. Your 10 commandments are the Osirian rituals that was given out centuries before that. Centuries. So your Assyrian rituals are the negative confessions of the people that are telling you that your shit is as light as a feather. Don't you look at this. Look at how the screen looks. And that's me just putting it against something. Look how alive your world is. You think it's dead, but it's alive. Things that are still, this is just this. When you do this, it becomes alive. Boy, this map, this science in today. We got science going on. We are jumping timelines, and that's the whole eon shift shit that we talking about. The eon of Mayat is about the perichosis of present, past, and future merging together. When you get synchronicities, you are getting a leap. You hear me? On babies. No, I just feel the vibes in here. I just feel the vibe. Is everybody okay in here? I just felt the vibe. I didn't know if everybody was okay in here. I just make sure everybody's okay. He to the fucking ha. I'm running. I'm just feeling vibes in this bitch, bro. Now, dimensions are merging, sister soul. Dimensions are merging. And what does that mean? That means the aspect that when these dimensions are merging, you're having an aspect of synchronicities where everything's merging into the one. Duality merges into the one, and you're having a duality aspect. Duality into oneness. The time of present, past, and future are merging into one. Things that you thought about at the present moment became the past. And then the past became the future, because will sit there, think some shit, see it later, and you'll be like, damn, I just thought that and I'm seeing it now. That's present, past, and future all merging together. That's an implosion of synchronicities, because you are in the eon of my yacht. So when you get a synchronicity which represents 23, what does that shit represent? An aspect of you tapping into this energy, and you are cracking the code of your phenomenal illusion. All this shit, it sits right here. Illusion. This is your illusion. Close your eyes. Go into the dark side. Now you into what you are. The upside down star was never going to hell. It was about going inner. Get y'all shit together, boo. Oh, babes, you hear me? So we are definitely quantum leaping. And when you have synchronicities, you're having a representation of a quantum leap. On babies, on bro, them on the bretherens. You hear me? It's that simple. It's that fucking simple. You are in the eon of my yacht. That's the eon of truth and justice that represents what? This shit right here. When God was a woman. Do you remember? Close your eyes and remember the times when we fell in love. On Obronium. Where was that video shot? In ancient Kemet. What was the video about? Shorty falling in love with MJ over the Pharaoh, because that's the love of the mother. On Obronium, she don't care about all that shit. She care about that love shit. That's why a lot of niggas is confused today, because women is picking who they want. Like, damn, I just want to be loved. They not, look, they rose to their knowledge and power. So you having your resources, she just realizing she is the source. So what the fuck are your resources? To the source. All right, then, get your shit together. Get your shit together, boo. Bro, now shorty gonna pick what she really in love with, what she really with. And that's the rhythm, that MJ shit. You gotta have it, and you have to venerate the great mother energy, because that's what this is right here. Get your shit together. My yacht shit. Balance duality into oneness. This is your goddess. You hear me? She fall asleep. Yes, she been asleep. Bro, now. You got to remember who you was. Bro, now, whipped her own memory to remember. Pretty much, she got to remember who she was. But the God is the goddess. Before there was ever a father God, before there was ever a father God, before a father God was ever even thought about, you had only the goddess. And then the son. And then the son. Yeah, your first goddess was a son. Let's go to the Draconian code. Anybody who demonizes the Draconian cult, you become an automatic enemy of your brethrens. You automatically over there. And it's up. And it's stuck. On babies. You hear me? Because you confusing us. You confusing the people. Because the Draconian cult is the Draconian or Typhonian feminine worship cult. That came when? When did this come? It was the first cult ever of the 7 stars and the child Sirius. And the symbol was her goddess. That's why your ass ain't never seen a Draconian or a reptilian. He's in the hood talking about reptilians and ain't never seen a reptile. But hell, you're talking about God and never seen Jesus. Get your shit together. You got a new devil on the play, which is just another way to demonize the divine feminine. The Draconian or Typhonian worship of the feminine principle, or the Osirian or Ammonite supporters of masculine supremacy. Our Father, amen. Pyramid looking just like the A. It's very important to realize that the solar cult was already flourishing and casted out the Typhonian, Draconians, the divine feminine, before the era of the monuments ever was erected. Monuments are erected. That's a masculine cult. What else get your shit together? I don't want to get blocked in here. Bro, I don't want to get blocked in here. All your shit has been erected. Monuments erected. And that's why they look like the phalluses of Osiris, which is a which is the bone of resurrection. You're creating the God energy, because the child of the Father was first on earth, later in heaven. First as on earth as it is in heaven. How can they do that? With the cosmic creativity of these churches that's venerating your energy, and becomes these right here. Freemasonry 101, it says. Geometric shit is a vibration, it's an energy, like y'all talking right now. You hear me? So even like just Lenny said, even inanimate objects have life. They're shooting your life off. We should say this to our child the day we are born. On bro, them instead we just give them, well, the day our sons are born, the child is born, what do? We take them and we create a Bandu globe. We take them and we give them pain. What's the pain? What do you give your kids if he's a son? Right there. The wand on top of the globe on top of the wand. That represents the Bindu point. That represents the cosmic creation on a physical point. It's called a circumcision. That's the circle. That's the great mother. They're trying to create the woman out of the man. Type shit. Get your shit together, boo. And the Tantra Coastal Copula God equates with the Bandu, the concentration of a single point or a seed of cosmic energy. You see that picture right down there? That's a globe on top of the wand. That's them venerating your fucking energy. You hear me? Boy, type shit. Man, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody else pledged. We're getting the fuck out of here. I appreciate everybody that pledged today. Y'all got like 3 minutes to pledge, and then I'm sliding out. I've been giving out a lot of energy, y'all. And I got one more other lecture to do too. Anybody want to pledge to keep this lecture going? This is your chance to get these books. These books right here. These books right here. All these different documents you have access to. So if you want to support your kid, support your favorite teacher, this is your chance to, if you want to keep this lecture going, this is your chance to pledge to keep this shit going, boo. 360 the Alchemist on Cash App. It's that simple. All right. After you pledge, come up here. You must leave your email in the notes, or I can't give you these books with the good looks. And I'm trying to find. See all these documents right here? My Yacht 23 is a lecture I was just teaching from. Coats of the Shadows is a lecture. Spirals and Socks, where I talk about the spiral, the great mother. All these lectures have documents. See that? Those are the books. All right. So if you want to support, this is your chance. Oh yeah, and by the way, whoever pledges over $10 gets an automatic first name read. So leave your first name, and I will do a name read for your first name. Okay. A lot of Obroniums already got their name read. But other than that, it's cold on Obronium. I'm giving out a lot of energy. I need to chill. Got caught up in the spirit on Obronium. I've been out here since 3 in the morning. It's like 7 on Obronium. I went crazy today. You hear me? Because this is going to be one of the last days we in the mountains. So we might as well go hard. You hear me? That shit go all the way around too. If that fog lifts up, you can see the mountains all the way around. All right? Damn. We got another one. Shit, we got another pledge. All right, you left your email too, bet. Hey, I'm going to do your full name too, because this is your second one on bro now. So we're going to have to stay longer, y'all. It's just, it is what it is. Y'all thank Sisto Star, because once I say some shit, I got to do the shit. You hear me? I got to stay up here longer. Now, on bro now. Now, let's go. And then we got another one from T as well. Shout out Tierra Denise. Y'all go check out everybody. Check out Lenny. Check out Tierra Denise. They got their good information. And it's very important that the sisterhood unite. Just like the brotherhood got to unite on bro now. Because if we keep letting this shit happen right here, where these coming up here putting this draconian shit up here, and then you go into the books, you minding your business, la 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 la, la 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 la. Minding your business and shit. You trying to do your science. And then I slide right up here, give you Kenneth Grant, Coast of the Shadows, and it says the Draconian Code of Ancient Kim. The Draconian Code of the Feminine Principle. And then they putting that shit as dinosaurs and shit. Boy, you better understand what's going on right now. They're demonizing the divine feminine energy, boy. Get your shit together. Because you're in a solar code of masculine supremacy with monuments that have been what? Erected. On bro now. On babies, you hear me? On bro now. And people, and another thing I want y'all to learn in this class, when you ask for support, we just had 40 people in here. Everything was cool when I was just teaching. When you ask for support, especially minority-wise, you get this. We're not minorities, by the way. We're the majority. I'm not gonna use that word. But as soon as you ask for support, everybody fucking left. Okay? You have to understand that most people are here just for a quick show. They do not want to support your shit. So I'll be telling the ladies right from the back, you must assert yourself. So you can see who is who right off the bat. On bro now. Who gonna support you right off the bat? Because a lot of will sit up here and waste your time all day, boo. On bro now. But as soon as you say, hey, G, I need some support, that shit dropped to 13. We just had 40 people. 40 people here. 13. And then you already pledged we was gonna stay. So you gotta understand that most people don't value this knowledge. They don't value information. They won't send a penny to anything that represents this information. So when you sitting up here and you dropping this knowledge, now all of a sudden they're gone. Bro, now when I was just sitting up here giving all this shit out, it was no problem. As soon as I said, hey G, get the books yourself, read yourself, gone. Because now I'm asking you to put in effort for your own shit. And you're on TikTok. And TikTok is time. And just love to waste your motherfucking time, do they? Don't they? Don't they? You better pay attention, y'all. Y'all got to pay attention. Let's get into some more shit. Let's talk about this time real quick. We got like another 20, 30 minutes now. Thanks to Sis Soul Star. And then after that, we not letting nobody else know they don't bro them. If you pledge, you just getting the books now. Shit, I've been up here. Oh, bro, no. Shit, I've been up here for like 3 or 4 hours on babies. Just cooking shit up. But one of my, the educator that also teaches my yacht came up here. And she was just so ecstatic and excited about this information and shit. She pledged and that just started everything. But now we about to get into our shit. Let's get into some more spiral talk. Now let's talk this neurogenesis shit. This genesis of the embryo. Let me see real quick. Now it's time to get stank nasty with the knowledge. All right, what's this right here? Now, this thing is called what? The embryogenesis. The neuroectoderm is the region that gives rise to the entire nervous system. What's this right here? During human embryogenesis, the primary heart made of mesoderm descends in a way that resembles a triple helix. Okay? The folding of the heart and the commitment development of the vertebral column suggests we need to look at the development of the body as a dynamic, interconnected system. What does this mean? Bro, now, what does this shit mean right here? All right, well, what is a triple helix? A triple helix is a spiral. Now, I told you that the goddesses, you be waiting on the return of some shit, the return of the mother goddess, the return of something, not understanding that you already returned. Because a spiral is a return. Your heart forms in a triple helix. That's that. A triple helix from the mesoderm. You descended down here from the mesoderm. The mesoderm is what? Bro, now. Y'all, have a loving day, y'all. I work modern day slave shit. Whatever you make it in your mind, that's what it is, boo. Bro, now. I feel you, though. Now, on a deeper level, though, when you get into this whole aspect of this triple helix shit, it comes down to this. This is why the women need to tap into this knowledge. This is why they need to be writing and doing this scientist shit. Our greatest scientists are gonna be women. Conscious spirit manifests itself into humans through plausible heart pulsations and activates primary and secondary perpetual systems. What are they talking about right now? They're talking about the aspect that when you tap into these deeper gnosis and these deeper sciences, when you tap into your heart, you're tapping into the universe. That's why I said the universe is mental and the heart is universal. And I'm gonna show you. Pull up this document real quick. I just want to find the right part. Is it this? No, it is not. This is the article, but I'm looking for something really significant. Now, give me 1 second, y'all. I really want to finish this shit with a real bang. So y'all can understand what y'all power represents on the next level on bro now. Let me see really quick. Okay. This is this. What's this right here? Damn, I keep going to the same damn page. Hold on. Let's try this page right here. All right, we'll take this. Now, why is this important? Bro, now, why is this important? Well, because your heart comes, you see that ESP right there? Let me move everybody's shit out the way. You see that right there? The main 6 levels of consciousness are levels of possible experience, other vestigial senses which might be related under sensory perception, ESPE, before we rely on the secondary senses which come into play after birth when we start relating to the exterior world. If the second perception system that becomes reinforced through rewarding the toddler for certain goal-directed behavior and not for others, the primary perception system related to body awareness may be pruned. What does prune mean? It gets rotten, whatever. What does that mean? It gets aged quick. What is they talking about? What is your ESP? That is your spiritual, your psychic shit. What is that form? In the mesoderm. What is the mesoderm? The little bit middle layer of your embryo. When does this get formed from? The menstrual blood of your mother, which represents what? Water. The water from the menstrual blood of your mother creates the aspect of the mesoderm, which creates the triple helix of the heart. The heart starts to beat as it beats 60 times a minute, which lets you know that your heart is time. Time is love. It beats 60 times a minute. Your body starts to expand on the aspect of your heartbeat. Now, why does this matter to you? Because your realm is a vibration. 23. Your realm is a vibration. Your realm is a pulsation. Your heart is pulsation. So to tap into your heart is to tap into the mesoderm, the middle layer, which is to tap into the universe. So your instant intelligence is not on the outside, it's on the inside when you tapping into your inner self. Get your shit together. Man, let me start walking because I'm scaring. Because right now you're starting to come to work. They just woke up. The masculine code is out. I've already been up for 4 hours. Y'all can just start your work. I'm just finishing the fuck up. But let me keep on going while I'm ranting. So the aspect of your mesoderm is, why is this important? Baby girl, because you already know every damn thing. All you got to do is tap into your heart. Your heart is universal. That's why in my new document, my new lecture, I said the universe is mental and the heart is universal. So when you tap into your internet, then you already got the internet. The World Wide Web is inside of you. The connection of all this shit right in your damn face. Boy, you better get your shit together on babies, on Obronium, on bretherens. You hear me? Yeah. So when through certain heart, look at what it says right here. Remember, a woman wrote this. Tina Lindar. Remember that. So what does that represent? Your divine feminine and your science put together. That's why I'll be telling you, when Shorty get on her shit and she starts speaking her sciences and stop thinking she just gonna cook and clean, even though you're great at that. I'm not saying stop cooking and cleaning. Please don't stop, because we don't stand a fucking chance out here. But at the same time, oh, she's a major scientist. She's a major chemist. She's just an alchemist. She's just a birther. She's the warrior. She's the woman. She's the boy, get your shit together. Bro, now they need to write a whole new Bible called the Woman's Bible and throw that other shit where, I don't know what you want to do with that other shit. You can do what the fuck you want with it. I don't give a bro now. It's none of my business. Babies, it doesn't serve us anymore. But anyways, through certain heart-based meditational practice such as prayer of the heart and the intuitive meditation method, the practitioner can start opening the heart, including the deeper mesoderm layer again. This enables the I, ego, awareness, identity, or people to interconnect with their source, conscious spirit through the heart. Through feeling, also referred to as the felt sense, and by humbling the ego and connecting emotionally through the heart, intuitive insights arrive spontaneous, which enables the person to receive guidance in their lives. The ability can be cultivated further over time and unfolds in various ways depending on the individual's inherent talents and gifts. The regaining of our primary perception system has many implications related to our physical, mental, and spiritual well-being, as well as opening up to a view of reality which goes beyond the material. Boy, I love Shorty. Shout out Tina Lindar. She really did that with this document. This is in my Mayat 23 lecture. I put the whole document with the link. I am not your gatekeeper. Anything I can read, you have access to. All I asked was a small pledge to the school so you could gain access to these documents. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. So don't act like I didn't, all this shit ain't available for you. And you can screenshot this shit. Go ahead. I don't care on bro now. That's on you. If you want this shit this small, you gonna get it on this screenshot. Take the bootleg of the bootleg, or come to 360 and get the full damn version. Bro now, I can't stop you from getting this information. The most important shit is that you get it. But you also have to realize that you wouldn't even have heard about this shit unless you came to this live. So you pledging to the class is just you basically showing love. Like, damn, G, I appreciate you. You know, you can look up the shit yourself. And look at all that shit at the bottom. Man, what a beautiful title. What a beautiful title. Let me see. It is cold as hell today. Let me see this shit one more time. Where's that title at? This is from what lecture is this from? It's the Mayat 23 lecture, which becomes the Spiral and Socks lecture, which becomes the Coats of the Shadow lecture, which becomes our last lecture we've been doing this last moon cycle, which is the Tooth and the Bone and the Wand lecture. You guys have access to all of these documents, guys. This is like over 30 books in these lectures that we're going over. Plus the Library of Mayat has over 500 books. So this is just but one of the documents. There's the website. Okay, I love this website, Academia. Very good. Okay, conscious spirit manifests itself in humans through tangible heart pulsations and activates primary and secondary perceptual systems. This outside world is your secondary system. Your secondary system. Your inner world is your first. And that's your intuition. That's your gut feeling. That's your psychic shit. That's your just feeling this shit to know it. So every time she taps into the inside, into her mother's love, she's tapping into the deeper science of this shit. And that's one thing you gotta understand. This is the outside world. You didn't see this shit till you left your mother's womb. Period. In your mother's womb, she already gave you your ESP, and you already got your universal psychic powers. We all started as X-Men. X-Men. Think about it. X. The chromosome. The woman. X-Man is nothing but the woman. Boy, get your shit together. Bro now. Get your shit together. You hear me? Wasn't it just cloudy where you are now? The sun's waking up. Yeah, it's just shaking everything out. And that's the mountains. That's on the east. That's your sun. That's your mountains on the west. This is where the sun sets. That's where the sun rises. Y'all in the western hemisphere where the sun sets, baby. And that's when you close your eyes and go inside. That's about the aspect of the darkness. Get y'all shit together on bro now. Y'all, we don't know in the western hemisphere we belong to the dark side. The coats of the shadows. We are bringing back an ancient ancestor energy. And you gotta understand that shit. It's the coats of the shadows. Why? Let's go back into this science shit. And y'all think Sister Soul, y'all think Tadish, y'all think, hell, everybody that donated. Misty Waters, Lenny, cultural commentator, Kenny got bars. Notice it's all women. Have pledged today on bro now. Notice it's all women. On bro now. Notice it's all women, fellas. On babies. Get y'all shit together. On bro now. Get your funds up, boo. But like I said, the woman is surpassing the man in knowledge and power. So that dollar bill with that one on it, with that pyramid, ain't meaning too much more. That shit, the system is failing fast. Boy, these because you're circulating money. They just putting credit on credit. This shit don't even mean shit no more. The system's failing. But that power to see is rising. That's going up. The stock is going all-time high. Because once she find out, first she's going to find out. Then she's going to get angry. Bro, now, and fellas, get ready. First she's going to get pissed. That's why I've already drew my line in the sand. Bro, look, I was doing this shit before this shit started. Before she rise to her power and find out who she was and what the man have done to her. This shit right here, first upon earth, later in heaven, Father God, solar coach shit, masculine supremacy. That's why all your monuments are erected and they're venerating the energy of Mother Earth. That's why the phallus of Osiris is built in a Vesca Pisces. That's the, see right there. They're venerating your cosmic energy with a Bindu point, a globe, a triple fire flame Kundalini. They took your science and they understand the magic, the magnetism of it. All right. So you got to understand that when the science really starts to pop, it's over. But let me go to this other shit. We're going to do this one more time. Remember, anytime you see Draconian, you're seeing what? The demonization of the divine feminine. And you can refer to this book, Cults of the Shadows, or you could go to Gerald Massey, Ancient Light of the World. There's many people that talk about this. When God Was a Woman, Cosmic Mother, Barbara Moore, and Monica Sue. Pick one. Every time the serpent or reptile gets demonized, they're demonizing the divine feminine. You hear me? Let me see what we can pull up. Go pull up Cosmic Mother by Barbara Moore, Monica Sue. Let me see if I can find that shit real quick. Dun, 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 dun. These are in trouble. Blah blah blah. We looking for that Cosmic Mother. Give me 1 second, y'all. We gonna try to find it real quick. Serpent, serpent, serpent energy, because I can't see shit. Let me see what I can find. It's this. No, is this a synchronicity key? It has to be. Let me see. Guys, we might just have too much information right now. I'm trying to pull up some Cosmic Mother. Cosmic Mother illustrates the aspect of the Great Mother energy and the perspectives of the snake has been demonized all through life. And you can go through all the patriarchs. They demonize the serpent because the serpent is the original Great Mother energy, and it represents your Kundalini flow, and it represents the flow of water, the flow of blood, the flow of every damn thing. So your Kundalini energy is just a demonization of some shit. I just can't find it because shit, I just have way too much information, y'all. Is this it right here? Bang, found you. Got your ass, didn't I? Oh, it's right here in my face. Is it gonna show it again? What's this right here? What's this right here? What's this right here? And this. There you go. Every myth you ever got was with snakes. The Sumerian goddess was known as the Great Mother Serpent. Period. Everywhere you go, the symbolism of snake, eggs, forms, fishing, along with the female images of vulvas, triangles, spiraling circles, all related to water, originate in Stone Ages. Way before. That's why when they say the Stone Age, they give you the caveman. Ooga booga. Because they don't want to show you, hey, gee, the goddess ran shit during, when shit was all stones, all the goddesses was on stones, the Neolithic ages. Now they trying to ooga booga you, knowing damn well that the most greatest civilization known to Earth was a Typhonian cult, and your first star code was 52,000 years before the death of Socrates. We're in a spiral. Your greatest shit is not today. Time is not moving linear. It gets better, then it gets worse. Then it gets better, then it gets worse. All through here in Africa, snakes issuing from the nostrils, including clairvoyant powers. Doubtless related to the third eye, the pineal gland behind the nose. Why you think you say you know some shit? Shout out to King Dundas. He said nose, the nose knows. And think about it. The nose smells the invisible aspects of fragrances. All your energies are unseen. You can't see smells, can you? All right, then. It's kind of letting you know that the third eye is it's right where the third eye is, guys. We're going to post this video on live, y'all. We're going to post this video on YouTube. Everybody go follow me on YouTube, because 360 got to start getting ready to get the fuck out of here. I only got 10% left. And this was a very successful lecture, as far as not just on funds, just on how much information was covered. How long I've been up here for? Let me see. We did 2 hours and a half, and then my lecture before this was a half an hour. Essence is connected to the sense. No, boy, you talking that talk. Sistar, so you talking that talk. I'm definitely, make sure y'all leave y'all emails. Sistar, you leave your full name. Anybody who pledges over $10, you get your first name read. Anything over $20, you're going to get a full name read, and I'm going to send you the documents to this lecture. All right? So anybody who pledges after this, you're still supporting the school, and the written word is more powerful than the spoken word. I can say talk all I want, but I gotta keep talking. This written words, them paper. You have to become the alchemist when the words is on paper, and that's according to Outside the Circles of Time by Kenneth Grant. You practice alchemical processes when you are taking the words of somebody's consciousness. They've recorded some shit and they're putting it down on paper like that, boo. So when y'all say that, I'm telling you to say, I'm saying that to say you are tapping into these energies when you are tapping into this aspect of alchemical processes of reading these different books and applying your whatchamacallit. And with that being said, I will end this lecture. With y'all looking at y'all power, which is the mountains in the back. Let me try to zoom this shit in. There you go. Those are all mountains. See that little blue undertone? Mountain energy like a motherfucker. That's you. Yes, casting it to paper is alchemy. And see now, Sistar, so you thinking on a deeper level than I was. And then think about it. Spelling it. Casting it to paper with spells. Every book is a magical book. You see Shashet right up there? The reason why 360 is popping this shit off like this, it's not me, it's Shashet. Once you venerate the energy of a goddess, it's a conscious frequency. The frequency of that energy of that image up there, Shashet, right up there. Gee, that is the goddess of the scribes. And she represents the first flowings of the mother. That means the woman going into her pubescent stage of the Obronium, the period. You hear me? She's having her first cycle. Those cycles, that blood represents, think about it, that blood, if she doesn't have it, she creates a new life. That blood represents the flowings of the ink of the ancient wisdom. So right off the bat, now we going full circle. That's from Kenneth Grant's. Oh, this is a triple reference. That's Beyond the Moab Zone by Kenneth Grant, where we talk about Sachet being the aspect of the first flowings of the woman that represents the aspect of the magical word, right? Then you got to go to Kenneth Grant, Cults of the Shadows, where he says that the menstrual blood represents the water, right? The mystical fluid of life, because life never took life through the heart blood, but through the menstrual blood. Then it forms the heart, and then the heart forms the nerves in the brain. Right? But then, if you go over into, what's the book called? That Conscious Pulsations of Your First Thing by Tina Lindard, she tells you that the mesoderm creates the heart, and the heart creates your body. And that your body expands when your heart beats. Your heart beats 60 times a minute, 60 seconds a minute. Your heart is time. Your time is love. Be careful what you give your time to, because that's what you love. Period. That's your love. That's why they got our ass working all damn day. Obronium. But anyways, your time is love. Ink is the ink, the royal purple aspect. Our blood is purple. Now you going crazy. Now you just going crazy. So look, check this out. Tina Lindard says that the mesoderm, which is the middle layer of the embryo, creates the heart in a triple helix. And when you tap back into the heart, since your whole body expanded of pulsation, every time your heart beats, your body started to expand. Your vibration is your heartbeat, right? Well, that comes from the M blood of the mesoderm. And the mesoderm represents the water. But the M blood on a mystical level represents the flowing of the first knowledge or wisdom of the great mother. The magical forbidden word is what they call it. Now think about this. Tina Lindard said if you tap into your heart, which taps into the mesoderm, you have all of the universal knowledge. It's all at your fingertips. Your real internet is internet inside of you. But then they're telling you that Sachet, when the M blood, it represents the forbidden knowledge, which is everything. So we have a cross-reference of occultism cross-referencing with the science. You got some crazy Kenneth Grant saying, hey, that's Sachet right there. That represents your in blood, which represents the flowing of the mother, which represents you can know every damn thing. And then flow turns into flower. That's why the woman loves the flower, the flower. She is the flower. That's why it's a cycle. And flowers going through seasons. And flowers, if you possess a flower, it loses its life. What happens with men? We want to possess these flowers of the woman, and we pull her from her earth, and then what happens? She loses her power. That's why I don't believe in marriage, and I don't believe in calling a woman mine. Oh, bro, no, I can't possess you. I can experience you. I can say, damn, this is a great experience, but I can't possess you. Because if I possess you, then you just become a possession. But you're not, you're the goddess. So I can only experience your essence, your greatness. I can never say you're mine, and you can never say I'm yours. Because we're not fucking pieces of property or possessions. I can only experience the goddess and be thankful for it. That's all I can do. That's all we can do, fellas. You say that shit mine, you pick that flower, and that's where all your jealousy comes from. And that's where all that shit comes from. All our insecurities, because we're wanting to possess some shit. No, she can't be possessed, because that's a power you can't handle. You can't handle the truth. You can't handle that. See, for real, you really can't. That's why most is get lost in the sauce. And then the only reason why a man can control a woman today is because the woman don't know who the fuck she is. They're not in this class. Every woman in this class, let it come up to you talking crazy. Obronium, you gonna get what we not gonna do. You know that shit about to get real. As soon as she say what we not gonna do, Obronium, you might as well get ready, fellas. There's no way you could be in this class. You let it just talk to you anyway. No. Funny as hell, Obronium. Funny as hell. So, a lot of fellas don't venerate to this class because they can talk to their woman any way they want. They can treat their ladies any way they want right here in front of everybody. And everybody be okay with that shit. But I'm not. And you would never survive in this class with that gnosis. Oh, I'm the man. I'm the king, man. I'm going to run shit. Do this like this. Do this like that. Boy, please. Obronium, you're a child. You don't know the power of the pussy yet. But you should have known that because when we put our magical wands into these cauldrons, you felt the power. Or maybe you didn't. Maybe you're disconnected. I don't know. I don't know what you feel when you in there. I know what I felt, Obronium. And boy, I felt the heavens, Obronium. I have seen and felt the heavens. Oh, babies, you hear me? Just damn, wait a minute. Oh, I promise you, that's what life's about. This is life. This is the purpose of life, Obronium. This is the purpose of living, babies. To get your ass back into those, ain't it funny? They call it the pearly gates. Come on, man. See his power, see his heaven for everybody. He can spend their whole life spend his whole life trying to get back to that motherfucker. Every day, he waking up. We wake up. How can I get back into that? Oh, bro, should I buy this outfit? Should I get this job? And I told you, those resources, we starting to lose our power because she's starting to realize, fuck the resources, I'm the whole damn source. Shorty's starting to get her own shit, her own crib, her own bills. She is potently in her power to make her own decisions. We are in, fellas. Bro, now, you hear me? Teach Jim Brothers. He's so sleep. Wake up. They all be sleep, G. But, I say take their ass to sleep because the waking state of the day state have them in the days of the week. Bro, them, they in the days. Walking dead. Bro, them, you hear me? Walking dead. Bro, them. And then this is the thing. This shit, you already got to be on a certain level. You must have seen some type of power. A dream. I had a dream a goddess visited me at my lowest time. So I had the experience. And then I did the practices. You feel me? And then I still, we still doing libations. And there's a practice that comes with this shit. So I'm only able to venerate venerate on this level because I've already honored the divine feminine. I poured up the honey. You know, you do your goddess work. You do your God work. You have to do the work. So I've cultivated enough energy to understand this shit. And I think the fellas gonna have to understand that the only way we ever gonna become God is to connect with our divine feminine. We are literally here to find that shit. Not divine feminine in the sense of, you know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing? No. Nurturing, loving, understanding, patience, that other shit, that real shit, tapping into the unseen. Not none of this. Look, the woman is the physical representation of feminine. The man is the physical representation of masculine. However, the left hand will represent the feminine. The right hand will represent the masculine. Just because your ass dominant in one hand, do you only use that to carry the groceries? It's the easiest way I can do this. If it's time to carry some groceries, you gonna use both hands, right? So that means just because you're a man, don't mean you do all masculine shit. Just because you're a woman, don't mean you do all feminine shit. You are the serpent. So depending upon the circumstances is the camouflage you wear. Sometimes a woman got to get active. She got to get masculine. She got to get on her shit. And sometimes a man need to shut the fuck up and get on some feminine shit and listen, be quiet. Just listen, just take in energy for a second so you can manifest it to something else. So we are here. We're dominant on one aspect, but that does not mean we don't practice the other perspectives of what we are. It's about balance. So the man damn near is here to learn how to use that left hand, and the woman be here to learn the right hand. She got to be more active. We have to be more passive. We got to flip. But then you living in a world that thinks, you know what I'm saying? That feminine is like, if I eat some, they're pumping the hormones full of this and all this shit they talking, G. Your spirit can transcend all of that. You have a Kundalini fire snake. Your fire snake will purify your whole damn body every time you fire that bitch up. And that's why some people that spiritual, shit, me, I eat what the fuck I want. Obronium. I've just been up here talking for 3 hours. Ain't did shit but enlighten, gave out books, did everything. I am not a dietitian. At all, Obronium. But once this Kundalini fires up, it purifies some of this energy that's within me. You hear me? It's a balance. Yes, it's all about balance. You feel me? 1 minute, brother. Yeah. You feel me? Yes, take charge, rising energy. That's all we doing. We're taking charge and we're rising the fucking energy. But we're doing it in a different way, in the aspect of these books, and the aspect of these documents. And this is what's going to scare the people. It ain't no more about who the biggest, who this, who that. Man, use your heart and use your mind. Use your love. Figure this shit out. Y'all, my phone about to pack. My phone about to go into La La Land, y'all. I've been talking for 3 hours. 4 hours, really. Bro, now, I've been talking for 4 hours. I've been talking for 3 hours. 4 hours, really. Bro, now, I've been talking for 4 hours. People type shit. No one owns anybody. This class, you free to come and go when you want. There is no time when shit start. Go to YouTube, get these videos. Anytime you send your doc, send your pledge and you want something, if you don't get your shit within 2 to 3 hours, hit me up. I will not start my next class until you get your shit. I'm very serious about this. There's no way you're gonna be playing with people ancestresses and ancestors and think you're gonna get away with that shit. You hear me? I am not here to play with your time or your money. And that's why I told you, 360 the Alchemist. Just 360 the Alchemist. I've just uploaded 5 videos the day before yesterday. So what y'all need to understand is, G, I can't play with y'all ancestors, y'all ancestress. This is very serious to me. So when y'all sending y'all pledges for name reads, for books, if you don't get your shit within the first couple hours, I either made a mistake or you overlooked it. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's not because I didn't put the effort in. Why am I saying that? Because we have to have we have to have a level of integrity when we do this. I've only got this is my 2nd year of doing this. We almost got 1,000 live lectures. Yes, you heard that right. We almost had 1,000. I've only gotten this far because of people like you, period. Yes, it's my grit and grind that gets up, but it's the people like you that continue to pledge, that continue to believe in this shit, continue to show support. That's why I'm this far. We got people that pledge we got people that pledge every moon cycle, which is every 7 nights. Excuse me. So you gotta understand, G, that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are, this class is a reflection of your power. I'm only cooking on this level because y'all opened that kitchen up and gave me this opportunity. You hear me? I am a high school dropout. You hear me? Obronium. There was no way I was supposed to be an educator that was giving out thousands of books. I got almost 1,000 books of occultism. I just taught for 3-4 years, 3 hours, 4 hours straight, ran through 5 or 6 books, cross-reference 3 books on our way here. So you got to understand that they chose me, or the universe chose us, because I am a reflection of you. And it's not going to be about your title. It's not going to be about what you is and what you got. Man, anybody can put their hand on this door and open this shit up, because you are the door. So you got to make the choice to open this door up. That's it. They only chose it that they ain't got shit on Obronium because they wanted to show you, like, look, we'll take the lowest of the low, like no hope at all, and turn them into a straight divine. And in a year, I was walking outside barefoot with an altar. You took a hood that was just locked up on Obronium, a high school dropout, and turned them into a straight divine feminine teacher. They're showing you the power of this shit. They're showing you the power of this shit on Obronium. And it's not me, it's the universe, it's her, it's she. It ain't me, it's she. You hear me? Get your shit together. She's showing you, the daughter of my yacht, she's showing you, AG, look at this power. Look what I do. Look how I'll change it up. Look at him asserting himself up here. He ain't even scared to tell y'all he'll cut the shit off for, if you don't get it. I cut off that last live so fast, 40, 50 people in there. I said, all right, y'all, we don't get a pledge, this shit gonna be over. Cut the pledge. Nobody pledged. I cut that shit right off. Came right back on. The right people was waiting on me. So you got to understand in life, you be scared to assert yourself, and your assertion is going to take you to the next level. Making people happy. You need to put yourself first. Yes, 23 people in here, and we got 28.3 on the whatchamacallit. So yeah, when I assert myself, that's for you, baby. Oh, bro, that's for you. So when you step out here, you can say, hey, no, this is what I'm worth. This is what it's going to be. And if it's not going to be this, if you break my law that I just put down, then I'm going to assert my law, my justice on you. Boom. You are the eon of my yacht, the eon of truth and justice. There's your justice, baby. There's your justice, your ass. You waiting on somebody to give you your justice? No, you create the justice with your fucking aura. So me doing this, nobody ever gives. That's why I support all truth. You fire, bro. I appreciate you, G. I appreciate y'all. This is y'all energy reflecting back to y'all. This is all this is. It's all about y'all energy. I am nothing but a reflection of you. You are my ruler. I keep telling y'all that. What you mean I'm your ruler? You're measuring me. That means I don't exist. There's 0 people here. I have nobody to rule me. No one to measure my existence, my energy. Don't you see how they hide this shit right in your face? You're the ruler. You measure everything you see in life. You're the ruler. You rule all this shit. Soon as you seen it, you became their ruler. You are my ruler. I have no worth or value until you tell me, okay, this shit is worth something. Ooh, I'm going to watch this. And then I'm going to tell you what my rule is under my rulership of me. And then we supposed to meet halfway. And then if we have balance of that shit, then we have something going on. You hear what I'm saying? So this whole ruler, king and queen, we are the kings and queens. Everywhere you go and you look at something, you have quantumly collapsed it and broke it down to an actual physical substance. You are the ruler of it. It's that simple. Appreciate you, G. 360 the Alchemist. Yep, that's the Cash App. How do you pledge? 360 the Alchemist on Cash App. Leave your email in the Cash App notes. Anybody who pledges over $10 gets a first name read. Anything over $20, you get a full name read. After you done, leave your in the DM of right here TikTok. Come to my TikTok, give me your full name. If you don't get your shit within 2 hours, y'all need to be hitting me up, G. As soon as I get off of here, I get to work. This shit does not stop. Oh, bro, no. Oh, babies. Don't nothing make me sadder than me getting on live and somebody say, I ain't got my shit yet. I ended Misty Rain. No, I ended the live yesterday. She was like, I ain't see your shit. Ended the live. 40 people there. I don't give a. Let me make sure you get your shit first before I come up here and try to get the next. Because this is about building trust. We were building trust within our brotherhood and sisterhood again. And that shit does not come over daytime. But if you spend some of your money, you pledge it, then I'm going to make sure that you've been pledged some shit. And let's show you the flag of this shit. Let's wave something. You period. This is business, y'all. This is business now. On the representation of when I say some shit, I'm going to do it. We men. That's the only thing we got is our words. We men. Look at that mountains right in between that. Get your shit together. We men. We talking that law talk now. If you say it, do it. And then what you're going to find out is you'll talk less. Bro, now when you start doing everything you say, you'll shut the fuck up in life. Like, damn, shit. Bro, let me just do this shit first. I appreciate you, G. I just got your shit. Make sure you leave your full name, guys. The email's going to come from a Mick Lynn. I just learned that from Misty Rain yesterday. Yes, it's 360thealchemist at gmail.com, but MICK Lynn is where all your books, documents, and name reads will go. All right, I will compile a voice recording. I will send you your name read. What's a name read? My middle name is Jerome. Man means man with a holy name, and my first name is Michael. Now, how did my mama do that? She was only 15 when she had me. She did it. I did it. You did it. You told your spirit told them what your name was going to be. And your name is holding the hidden aspects of your journey. It's that simple. And it's not about your ego and who you are. It's about your journey and your destiny, which is your destination. So when y'all tapping into this shit, I don't want you to feed your ego. I want you to feed gas into your vehicle for your journey. Because I'm not here to tell you how great you are. You're going to have to work for that part. Bro, I can't tell you how great you are, boo. The promised land is not promised to anybody. You got to get to work. The original promised land is the eschatology of Ra. And they were the cultivators of their own promised land. So this new promised land shit, which is just the mountains for sure, this new promised land shit is not the promised land because they don't work for anything. They just come over, somebody else work for it, and you get it. And that's the world you live in today. Just you taking over some shit somebody else worked for. We tired of that. This is the eon of truth and justice. You can't do that no more. Your promised land gonna come from you, your work. Everything you got is from your work. No one's giving you shit for a reason. Period. Because the universe loves your ass. It didn't want to spoil you. You should be thankful. Because if the universe don't fuck with you like that, it just give you here you go, and here you go, just throwing you shit. You be damn. Why am I getting all of this shit? Obronium, you're not learning anything. You learn the shit on the journey and the destination on the way to the promised land, which is the work. You have to cultivate your own land, guys. So pledge into this class, showing love, getting these books, reading, name read, all of that shit. Now you putting in some fucking work. Not just sitting there, I'm just the chosen one. Well, why are you chosen? You chose yourself, boo. And now once you chose yourself to put that work in. And people don't like that. People don't like that part. Obronium, the spiritual community is psychosing out because everybody's just promised some shit without the work. That doesn't make any sense. Everything in nature is working. All this shit, even though it's standing still, it's working. All your animals standing still, working. Nature is working. All this shit working. So you gonna have to get up and get your ass on that grind, baby. Of that spiritual shit, though. Have you poured a libation? Have you built an altar? Have you walked barefoot in the ground? Have you walked to the crossroads? You hear me? What do you do when nobody's looking? Obronium. When nobody's looking, what's going on? Is it still grand rising then? All right, then. Talk your talk. Because you're going to have to figure this shit out. Babies, you hear me? Because this is about your spirituality. It says universe. You motherfuckers. They don't like that part. Yeah, it's about you. There's no one coming to save you. Bro, I just did a road opener. See, there you go. You on your crossroads shit. I don't even know what that means, but you just did some crossroads shit. Guys, the cross. Bro, I just did a road opener. See, there you go. You on your crossroads shit. I don't even know what that means, but you just did some crossroads shit. Guys, the cross.